game ewu sunyane nso a onim se e ade a invitational tournament no course teams a omo bono ene ahafo ene omo tonsa e de free Karela e ma Karela e be kan ho a omo ni omo bonti e be ko na afi no nso yakwa akohwe preparations a teams ne don't forget Century Cup no eno nso ye de ho nsem e be bro e wo show ni so Tiansem no edoso nyina se obema we fidie no ada Otec 102.9Fm and na Friday idie ye the special edition asemidika ebe bremo e wo show no so ebema kwan ama abedwafo e de omonsem e de abamidin e de Awal Mohammed me tinem e de ama osei akoto kanu momfa mo messages no emfamfa 0505 yes enche ye bebobo eye lines no na afi mo nso mode mo messages no de afa ho na ya kenkan de amamo momfa mo messages no emfa ho mrepem no ye be kenkan de amamo se unimo bia odi ni birthday a odi funny din ene ne picture efa ho mrepem no ye be man shout out test line no 0505225578 0505225578 ho ena mode messages ni nyina de efa na mrepem no ya kenkan de amamo enche walasi ebeba na afi ode amano nsem no de abreye still West Ham 2 okay into mama half time on guso ekoso but still West Ham lead Chelsea and I say Chelsea okay nti the update ni nyina no ebebremo e wo show no so mo messages a eba no ye beto yebo na afi ya kenkan nyina de amamo Facebook messages no Derek Ayite say good evening or chair Derek ye da say ye je wo so plan ye Benji mfensi se wa or say watching from mfensi se wa Chelsea will do wonders this season. Greetings to Honorable Wisdom or say Buama Okunkom MCE Etwima Nwabeja South. Okay, Benji so dear enonom. When so Edene Diaba Rahim Rankin say good evening to you all. Demonza and your inspirational sports crew. Yes, Yanom are in difficult situation and disaster season. More vim. West Ham United from Mayola inside the center of Ghana, Kintampo. Simba Madridista say good evening, boss. Watching the show live in Afienya and Afi or say Bibiani Go Stars too. Has to folk too. And has to folk Omati Omokano and game no. Eguswa ekoswa yehwe se bibia etodia ye de eye update no ebebram kwaku Anson say good evening Mr. Wa, my name is Kwaku Anson Oliver watching you live from Abuontem Nkwanta. Mr. Wa, please any news about Barcelona Stadium? Greetings to all great achievers a student ye de update no ebebre why and the Dan say good evening guys watching you from Western Togoland. Wo fako or say hey the Blues was serious and a Filippo Kwabrika singing so say Demonza Chelsea will lose to West Ham tonight. Greetings to my daughter from Paul Manso Echa Felix and my mother Auntie Mary of Jeninso Filippo and a day some message way a day abba when so say hey Kumasi Asante Kotoko upon all the kiki everything Basa no team or say top four appear Thomas and so Eddie onoso Nedia Eddie Abba or say good work bro, you are the best. Okay, yes, yedase my main share na afi messages ni biaba no yenyi bi emfa free ho emfa emamo na yento aso nti wala se etenase na ode amano nsem ni nyina no ede abreye message we say good evening akwasi asiedu okotwe or say watching you live at Nkoko Nsuta. Okay, akwasi asiedu yedase pi why yedase aha say network no yesta name no o the message in fa ho your Facebook page na ye be kinkan e amount walasi tenase na ye de nyina no e de abro walasi tenase na yenhwe de ekoso wo Chelsea omo aso omo game no aha say omo guso omo bo
yeah Chelsea lead 2-1
Chelsea mom ne lead 2-1. Okay. Na they no course na.
Yeah. Say West Ham menya goal. Am I disallow?
Okay, Vano e cancel goal no. And e gina 1-1 na.
West Ham goal ni buy no. And I edit am.
And na dede. Okay. Say Eugene so obo against so.
Oh yes, so one
signal.
One edit na.
Ba say Vano cancel goal ni. One cancel. Okay. Say bia boko.
Admaraka.
Bibia de din.
Fine pa Demonza. So wonso ho ye de.
Bibia de din.
De radio ase.
Nti wo pe onwom no. Me onwom no ma.
Yeah, wo ho no ma no am.
Yes. Na ye nto aso.
Emerana so ye ko amane na fe ena nwumre ensam no kakra ye nsa ka ne nyina no ya bomoden ade latest awuto ne nyina ana fe update awuto a efri ensam awuto abane mu ne nyina no eno so na timiri ya ma kama na bibia so no timi akoso hyere so se ena nwumre ya me ne ukasai no de yete ne se games awuto enso aguso akoso de yete no ensam o check ya ma chesa awuto akoso ne nyina no ye de ho update ne nyina eno so na de beba na fe no cho Manchester ebe koso efri tinada enso ekoni nya ya baba ya nwadwuma ama bibia nso atimi akwe ne mem no eya na wahyere nso se ye kan nyina no na chese eye ujima travel and consult ana de yetie no ensem amonso eboa na afa adwuma ne nyina no yetimi aye ne kama hyere nso ensem wankasa se wo ho na de yetie ne sem na anwumre ya me no kasa no de yetie ne se ujima travel and consult no o pese utu kwan kwa amana na chese wankasa no won so say memfa ne say wonfa wonto yujima tesoa na chese say na eja wadwo na eno aso na wugu a wutwa no na ina no sem na yujima tese ena anwumre ya me no kase no memfa nto no sase wankasa woni je wo esem obekwa akwatena mana ne na fe no waba obra anasem okwa akwasa obi no aba wori e school ana pese odi wuramo e wa amanane a obomaden na fe no oni yujima travel and consult som atinkomo na chese bebia nsom atimi akoye kama hye no so esa yujima tamiken no ombeboa ama adia ye fini some visa application omatimi ye area ma sanso no na visa supporting documents awuto no amu ye ne kama area ma flight reservation amu ye me ba travel itinerary no eno some aka won kama de wo ne se hotel reservation no amu ye ne kama ama bibia nso no etimi ekoye sanso na me fanto dwa esen de tie ne some TV lottery no eno some omutimi ye ne kama ade ma entin anwumre ya wo timi nken no lecture se wan kasa no woni gye esen obewura awa amanane na afi wakwa akoba adwuma ujima travel and consult na me to dwa esem ne empenifon som abebo nkoma na afi no ene ama ne nyina eno som atimi akoye kama ne nyina ene san wan kasa no de atiene se anwumre no ese ohwe ese passport no wo bi se woni bia me ba cho amane hawo birth set uobi and how they call passport no me ba cho birth set se woni bi na wankasa nso no de tie na se ye kan nyina no lecture se won so no de na nkasa ade a ye fe ne sem birth set ne passport no nyina oni bi a me ba cho yo jima te ba kina so no afi no wa gye ne ntem so no afi wo process wo visa no enso atimi de ma o kama sanso no ana anyimere ya me no mo kasa me pa cho mo a mo de mo nim low bed ne ana long truck ni twie no mo ba ba de na afi mo tie ye ni nyina ene sem ujima tese oma pomoten ewuram ewo Croatia ane Lithuania omo paya omo sesam kro no adwuma gu ho enti mo ankasa no momra na afi no omo fam nwuram ewo Croatia ane Lithuania ne chesam nkoba adwuma ama bibia nso no eno nso ntimi enkoye kama enti ni nyina no ujima travel and consult na me tu no mo esem anyimere onu omo nso ebeti nkoma na afi adwuma ni nyina no etimi ato so kama hye nso ese mo a monim low bed na ane long truck ni twie no momfa number no sanso ana mo a mo pese mo to kwan ewuram na wa amonane no monso momfa number no na afemu no mo nkomane mo masoye ne yemie no oboase opiem ewa yak towers a obehu mo sanso ana memfa nto ne mo esade yete ne sem oba nofs interest lecture sa ofri wo paso for interchange no so no de yete ne sem na ye wonsani faso bookcase building ne ntwia so a obenya yejema te number no 0553 944 608 0553 944 608 we no you jema trouble and consult na na nyimere me tutwa esem no mo nsom abedin komana afa bibia nso no etimi akoye kama Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies sem na nyimere me fanto ne mo odi na nkasa no se woni jewo sem nsantwe adwuma no beye na afa watimi aye ne ya tetew no afa no waba beye nsantwe ne kokodam na wa Ghana mamwa amatesa bibia nsom atimi akoye wa bra wa nkasa no ukuta wasi na se esase no o bana fe timi admetew na fe ya kyerewade ama bibia nsom atimi akoye kama uye voleva obetimi apa mature student wonsom pro 25 years akwo enema no me ba cho o pasco ni be na fe no yetimi atetew kama watcho exam tefie twan resource no any affair na waiting results no me ba cho open nwumre ya na fa die ni nyina no yetimi ato so kama monso amoye centrofo a chese adwuma no mo ankasa no mo ye na chese school wonwafo say no ebi mada enti mo adwuma no mo dada nem no mo pesa mo sua de na fa mo sampe mo ho ama bibia timi kwere mo betimi abana fa no money administration some atin komana fa no matimi abomaten na chese ntetie ni nyina matimi anya ne kama Otec FM fia ya no na Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies no me ba cho asoye ni nyina wo entibabia wo pia no o faka na chese wa be se Dr. Mensa o si Dr. Mensa total fueling station no u busa wo mo ase wo de o pe asanwase taxi station no o mo kire na wo kona ofro taxi na kache driver ne se obesi Otec ne mu ho o se cross road na me pacho ro mo no saban kum so no aye administration block no o ko apeke form na name mo no enquiry sa wo to nyina obetimi aye no fi ansan no aba enti fasa number samedi to join na fe no ene mpanimfo ne nkomo 0547 823 005 0547 823 005 and also 0243 842 007 0243 842 007 we know Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies one seminar and I'm a demo when numere me ramana feno me de match saudwa and numere etoja and it just the other basin na yam found some out one no and some intimate marana fe bia so no intimate koso kama sharan so as a Facebook connect na no Otec 102.9Fm Otec 102.9Fm YouTube no and some Otec Sports young no man no men fanning na and some intimate uramo our friendly champion ma men fantija esem Paris Saint-Germain bobo kono me ba chow enanyu me ya me no kese no omne stadium je area bom game no ya ram ofedi kan no ama chese ya bo ofedi kan no so atimi awiede wo no and some no party plan no men fanton me se Paris Saint-Germain bobo kono omontimi she be sanso na stadium je and some enche bia ya tini nyina and some atimi ya ba bia kwan na fe no me ba nyanko probada tena de yete se legano lecture se match sa wudo ni nyina eno so ato so kama de wo no eno se aye club na tin ade Olympic to ma se lecture so mo so bo ade yete saida na tin ade Paris FC game na ye kan wasam no me ba cho o chere so ese game na ebeto dwa I was start orange ayevala drum ama bibia nso no eno nso etimi akwaso ye tini nyina eno nso etimi de atodwa oro ne tin ade mark balenge ene be kire mo ama chese sanke me nyina eno nso etimi abaso ye kan no le chese o chese ne sebabo kono amo nso chinamana fe amapo ade tia aze bobo kono ama bibia nsom atimi ankoso me pacho aze ene ni se game no 5 nemom channel so ase ma se ni Paris FC no eno na 3 pm yakuya no mana fe no ya ram 7 pm ade tia no ane sem na Lyon team no ambabo ade tia side ne 3 FC met aba bibia nso no etimi ankoso kama eno 705 ana san game no eno nsom to dwa ya demu nsam ni nyina eno nso timi dia ba yengura mana fe no yankwe anim kama ne nyina ane sam ne wiele champagne ye piemo awo tema pantasrika no na me pacho pantasrika no wonsam no de wo ne san aye bayen ena bia de na no na no ade no omo bia no no amayi no ama na ye fe ne nyina ene san aye site ne de bayen no amayi adwuma ne ye pa o de chene se bayen ene first half aye 3 ene o go Leipzig echire di we no enye se bia wo wi akwatena ba bia kasa ai ana referee no na penalty be kura akwaje we first half aye 3 ade ma Vincent company on the boys na de wo no ane sem owro ne tin ade Michael Olise ono anya go ne mienu sansom ana de yetene se Luis Diaz nso no abba ko area soso ama oferi kan me patro bayamon chenso no elite awo alliance arena me patro Leipzig bobo kono omonsom intimate bi na de ekoba no ane se we piano no na mere tuja say ya toso eno aye Saturday matches eno som obetodwa awo Bundesliga kan no be ba chori yetene se owramo awo side ne tene boy of Liverpool na omo be po ade tia film game no aye 130 ena chesene nyina eno som todwa awo pay arena yakue no no yetene se the same time no owram ewa saita ne did entran from Fatomon some home grounds ano aye Dutch bank park ame pachomo betrafie na fe amne veta bramin so no ade abom kama ano makanada da esem aye 130 sanso no ana FCATM ebe o saita ne tin ali Fusberg kama bibia so no ano som atimi akoso ano so no men fantoja tenetin ade Borussia Dortmund game time no ano aye 4:30 na chesa sama chene nyina no ano som atimi abaso meri toja esem aye sa no anon som obetimi otodwa awo Melinta Stadium wa mabibia nso no etimi akoso kama entiwe no aye opening matches uramo awo German Bundesliga no aye tene nyina anon som etimi dia ma kama yanku ya no na afe no menguram awade ya tene som aye matches anon som abakoso awo La Liga no me patro sewi ano dia tene se weekend we na nkasa no matches awodo no anon som ababaso ama bibia timi akoso kama we chese katanasio siwi ano amonsom piano ama adwuma ni nyina etimi anto so na me patro La Liga no anyumere ya me no kasa na Real Betis bobo kono amri Deportivo Alaves game no ya tennis check aya 7 minutes ana ya bo awade ya tennis Estadio de la Cotuja ehon no memfanto no se Betis bobo kono ensebi Deportivo Alaves enso nsebi eye no wa bra 7 minutes ayabo awa La Liga no no awa Talakatuja ana sanke me nyina ano som timi atodwa na mame fanto no sa La Liga no no owura ma de tene sam aye matches ano som baso Saturday ne nyina no de tene sam ayo kabobo kono bone 3 ade tie saida ne tin ade Celta Vigo ama bibia nso no ano som timi akoye kama ye kano ne chese game ne etodwa awa Estadi Mayoka Samo sama bibia nso no ano som timi akoye kama kano uram awo Chibitas Metropolitano ahono na big game pa ana abaso de wo no anesan Atletico Madrid bobo kono omo bo ade atia aye Elche ama sankebe no anu som atoja 5:30 na sankebe ne nyina anu som etimi abaso wa bra ebo 7:30 me confirm esa 11 bobo kono omo som bo ade atia pasa na me pacho 2 size ne nyina no o check colors na one way abakase bia 11 timo no Barca boys na chesomo so no ejira wa mane nyina nso timi yakoso me ba cho hye nso ese game ne ebetodwa awa Estadio Ciudad de Valencia awona game no eno nso boso ye te won sam ne nyina no eno nso timi dia ma kama yankua no ma fe no yemfon sam ne dia kapia entimi mra me ba cho Premier League no he ehu dede se Chelsea de nam 3 echire di kwamra we de omaka nipa no atom we de omaka nipa no atom sade ade na dre ne de me ba cho owramo awade ye tennis London Stadium ana nwumere ya me no kase no West Ham United ana tifie abo canopy ade nkonya ne table se guase ato omonsa na de afre Chelsea bobo kono de wo ne se game no nkasa no o check ya me tudwa esa 40 minutes ani abo awo fedi kan no no aya West Ham United 1 Chelsea 3 de woman ye be ba cho Lucas Paqueta ana Coco Bia de na no edema West Ham owura ne tin ade de woman no ana sam aya Joao Pedro ana sa Pedro Nato ono ana bomate enya de tie ne sam aya first goal no Joao Pedro enya first goal no ana fe Pedro Neto at second goal no enso ani piso ana third goal no owura ne tin ade Enzo Fernandez ayam Chelsea team no entim Chelsea bobo kono omo hu West Ham United 3 ama West Ham bobo kono omo som atimi paako we ne kwakoba no ye tene se Nyankopɔ boda chena men fanton me se Premier League no ye tene se Manchester Wudona and some apostle come the woman and some run our Etihad Campus Stadium we abaya a kick up game and some team yabaso the tene se Manchester City bobo kono omo some other ball at the Etihad tournament penalty no and some run it and Peter Banks e bejemo our Etihad dama game na and some team yabaso come ye kono be ba cho bamma fu bobo kono about 2 p.m. omo some any club let him at the Wolves and some at the betchum come game ne betoja our Vitality Stadium wa prayer kono lectures papa ne te and to mark bramo and some bejemo lectures wa hwe game no so kama ama bibia some atemi akoso channel so esa Brentford the beat Ankofowei amoso hihye ma paade yete no ane sem uramo o Otec Community Stadium yete ne se Brentford bobo kono ensom ane Aston Villa ane de bobo ma bibia nso no atimi akoso kama game time no ane som tu wa bra ye kano lecture side ane tim ade bonle ensom atene fe no amane side ane tim ane de yete ne sem o chekia men fanto no se bibia nso no etimi akoye Sunderland de bobo kono ane me patro bonle ane omo po game no eye 2 our turf more ama bibia nso no ane som atimi akoso kama ye kano owura ne tede Michael Salisbury ebejramo as a center referee ade ama game no ama bibia nso atimi akoye kama owura mo our Emirates Stadium bebacho at exactly 4:30 Arsenal the Gunners and Leeds United and Ebo the attention run it ade Jared Gillett ebejramo na for our game no so ama bibia som atimi akoye kama we no Premier League matches me ba cho Nyankopɔ boda chena eto dwano ana ye nwodwuma kama onsame ye no me ka che osem akoba ne say asiri ano de wo ne some matches wodon so no ensom bia no na nyanya so atimi akoso ne nyina ane some ochena da Nyankopɔ boya na fe ade pa bi chie na katepan so jaye ya me ba cho siri ano estate the attendance games baso our cultural siri ano no mame mfanto ya se gen wa bobo kono amo bebo 4:30 na fe amene say eternity at the lecture and the bom game no ano todwa awa the attendance stadio Luigi Ferrari ama bibia nso no ano som atemi akoso kama wa bra ye kano lecture 4:30 na no me mfanto dwa esem esa solo culture nso no ensom atena fe na fe amene say da letting eri assassin Napoli sono ensom atimi akoso kama sharon so esen kemere etodwa awo stadium Mapesi Tade Tricori ama bibia sono etimi akoso kama yekano bebacho esem lobobo kono etene fe awo San Siro na fe amone saida letim ade Cremonese ensom ade abom ama bibia sono etimi akoso game no aye 6:45 na etodwa men confirm esem owura ne tin ade Giuseppe Colo ebejinemo na fe game no anonsom atimi aso bibia som atimi akoso kama wa bra ye kano lecture sa upiem our side na te ade air so ma amosom home grounds aye Stadio Olimpico na men fantwa esem amosom ne Bologna bobo kono ade bepom kama game no aye 6:45 men fantwa ne mo esem owura ne te ade Lucas Ferry ebejinamo as arbitra ade ama game no entim we aye Manchester na de to ne sem owura mo our cultural siri anuma na chasa ne nyina so no etimi abaso kama ama bibia so no etimi akwe enti de wo no ene sem na nyimre se wutie me na fe no o timi nka o sene so esem ayedoneka ba mecha efi Diamond Scientific Bar and Research Clinic aso ye no enu wana chesame kamfo e de ama wo bema etru weekend se we ya o ba be kofie me se bema de etru weekend na wo kofie a Saudi ani je esanse se on sori na patututu no eno no enkonkoba sa enti akoba ne sa na ahomache ne ya buwa wo pa ni nyina ane se doneke ne wo ho a me se bema de bia wo kofia wanim sire de ya boto fa de ahye nsam no ni nyina ane se doneke no ebedu asam de amaw doneke ba me sa no eye mesha of the moment the woman no and say we a bema na wo mensam no eno nso from bema me say e mata twifa so me ba tro bema ono yiro kasa na wode chew no atwa so no okọ sanso no ana bema wan kasa no won no de atene se tadua no emo ye say mra sa akra foforo to ho no esem opomate na fe no ono num to neka ba me hyene be me se to neka ba me hyene no e be boa ama tadua no emo ye du na fe no emo sa ye tene kama ekoba ne sana me se otonso ntentema e be ma na chai sanso no ana wona se peye ne nyina eno nso obetimi afiri wo kama hyene nso esem aye bema otanse che no ekokoba ne sana wo chen kasa no no mpena nkasa no emu ya uya sanso na bema woyɛ adwumaten opagya nneɛma mu oturo no ɛyɛ toneka ba mehyɛ ɛno a pomote no fe pensa ɛwɔ bonso no mu no nyina no ɛyi ɛde afiri hɔ toneka ba mehyɛ no ɛbɛyɛ adwuma no nyina ɛde ama wo kama hyɛ no nso ɛsɛ ɛma no a mo nso no motena deɛ ɛte ne sɛm awia so ɛbɔ dɔnkɔme kyɛ no mobɛnom toneka ba mehyɛ no bi san so no ɛna memfa ntoɔ no m sɛ moa mogyina gya wo kyɛ ɛyɛ toneka ba mehyɛ no mekamfo ɛde ama mo kama ɛna nwummerɛ yɛ a woteme nkɛn no mebakyɛ ɔyɛ ɔpa wɔte nka no ate kɔkora na kyɛ sadeɛ no ɛno nso ɛkɔ akɔwu ɛsɛm ɔnonom toneka ba mehyɛ no bɛ ɛbɛboa paa ama kyɛ sɛ adwuma no nyina no ɛno nso matimi akɔ so toneka ba mehyɛ no ayɛ mesha of the moment no nom bi ɛbɛboa ma bebia nso no ɛtimi akɔyɛ kama ɔba wɔte nka ne hɔ ɔba nsuo bi ta gugu no ɔnonom toneka ba mehyɛ no a ɛkyerɛ din bibia no ɛbɛtimi akɔyɛ baabi atonton no bia no wobɛtimi anya bi na mmom no ɔpɛ dodoɔ tu apɛ maako na kyɛ sɛ wɔtɔ wɔabra ɔnkɔnkɔ bra ɛyɛ Otec 102.9 ha ya na ɔba ose open to neka ba me hyane be enso otimi ato na afa adwuma ne nyina no etimi akoso kama hyane nso ese uni time on tempani for no aye doctor sere twetwe nkomo ne nyina ene se ho ya yare sabia enti wan kasa no se yare bi taw so anasem odihye bi so a ofra mo na anwumre ya aye 0246 727 677 0246 727 677 anasa 0249 208 252 0249 208 252 eno aye de ten se Diamond Scientific Bar and Research Clinic kwamna me se wa ma me owro ne ten ade kopama na yede nkoma no anse Chelsea bobo kono ena nyimre me patro me fanton me sa line up Chelsea team no amo use ne me boss no fe no baba be kopama story no enso atime dia ma wo de ate no ane se kopama me kana asame no ne chesa ono so Chelsea players no ane supporters awudo ne be ebusa asa de pamoi tapa unia wa hefa me ba choko pama oho ye tene se ena nwumre no boys a omo share game na se edema side anything ade Chelsea no me fantonim se goalkeeper ne tede Robert Sanchez edemo Samson ana Malo Costo ejinamo Mark Kokoraya ebo Tosin Adarabio ejinamo me ba chotra 4 Chalopa ebo Moises Caicedo ejinamo Enzo Fernandez ebo Pedro Neto ebo Joao Pedro ebo William Estevayo ebo Sanso ana obrante ne tere Liam Telapueno ayade yatene some 11 players o run it ding ade Enzo Maraska enso ade start ya meba cho initially no na kopama wo nemo no yese point na nkasa wa bra no mo ye warm up no ana unia nso abo amade ka kire doctors no ese wanya pains bi enti ono so ntimi start game no eno ana ma kopama enso atena nchen ya chese game we nyina no ono so ntimi start informal side na tim ade Chelsea ya tene nyina no eno nso ntimi dia todwa enti Chelsea supporters na mo amumbu sam wankasa no de tene se mo play maker owura ne ten ade pamon tapa ko pama no ne nsam ne nyina ane yɛtene nyina nso no etimiri atodwa no na me pacho rupi na mowin boy juma ade ma Manchester United bobo ko no ansa players awodo United a Manchester bobo ko no pese omutwa omokwan mu omokɔ na bibia nso timi koye kama na ɛno ana de yɛtene se owura ne ten ade rupi na mowin amowi yebusa chairman se no yɛhwa owura ne tere Jadon Sancho ana afe so Anthony Matthew dos Santos ana afe players aka no sese no transfer window no enche na eba ba bewie chama sese yankasa no boys no situation yankasa no etesai edema players a omo nso awo Manchester bobo kono no yentie owura ne tin ade de ten se Robin Amorim wa bra yebusa no about players a United bobo kono epeso moto mo kono.
Hi Ruben, it's a few weeks now since you said the 5 players weren't going to go on the pre-season tour of the United States. Only Marcus has left. Is it frustrating that you've still got the other 4? Is there anything that they could have done as players to help sort the situation out for them?
Oh, I think it's again. I know that is not a good thing to have players in this situation, but it is clearly that they want to play in the different club, and that is clear. So we try to arrange everything for both parts to be happy. So I have to try to imagine to have the training with the guys that I think are going to be the future, and then the other guys are training and preparing for the next chapter. When the window is closed, it is a different history. When the window is closed, we have to receive the players and then new life in.
Right enti eno aye United gafa ani din ede Robin Amorim ene na nwumre no opomoden aboye nkomo esem aye sa players aye komo asem no de tennis transfer window na nkasa eklosi nwomunya clubs bia omoye United players a ombe ukwan amepacho omodo amonya nso no ebetimi afa so kama de na nwumre de menseka ene sa Nottingham Forest bobo kono sa utasore na ote asa papa ne tede no Espirito Santo ya pamona emane nyonwa ni nyina anasa yase one papa ne te ade evangelos aye Marinakis anson awon sama enya asam ketwa ne nyina no anasa one papa no asa entiase binya adwuma coach ne nam ha na club wona no ensom anam ha eno nti yase Saida ne tim ade Nottingham Forest no empanimfo no som consider esem ombetimia sake papa ne te ade Nuno Espirito Santo ama bibia so no etimi alkoso kama enemo ne pini manager no ade ebusa ne sa manager wanu wi na ade ne de se na nkasa no o check ya wo as manager woni club president na nkasa no montam no obetimi akasa ade no eno nso aye anasa sai na nkasa no ana chese etie na mamo no hye no nso esa sade me kan de bia no me ba to Facebook no Otec 102.9Fm Otec 102.9Fm YouTube no eno nso aye Otec Sports o bona fe no wetimi apoma na fe wonso wetimi afolo o follow na fe wa share na de tie ne sem aye comment sabuto no nyina no wetimi de abakama ama bibia nso no eno nso wetimi ankoso entebra Facebook no so Otec 102.9Fm Otec 102.9Fm YouTube no so no eno nso Otec Sports aya no mo se bibia nso no eno nso betimi akoso opa lectures o comments awuto no nyina no wonso de go bibia no ebetimi akoye wa bra me pacho so no koso no Mr. Awal Demonza ready ade ama o kama na afi no ene ma no nyina eno nso betimi akoso yanku ene mo wa bra me pacho Nuno Espirito Santo de ne sa manager no ne voice ne nyina antimi ama no owura no confirm say ono okama wiase nyina ate ono ontimi mfansam nto ade baako ane sa oni ona ne tin ade evangelos aye Marinakis omontam ngo ne nyina no ane sa eniema bebre wo ho a o check ya na cheso man kasa no omonsom entimi engo together ye de nyina ane nsom entimi ya todwa be ba cho Jampi Alonso yase papa no count on boy and tin ade Franco Mastantuono na de tenesa yase right wing one no ana manager no epreso Yusuf Franco Mastantuono wa bra madurbo kono ana Real Oviedo ensom ade bebo weekends we no amba bibia nso temi akoso ahead of the game no ana Santi Cazorla obo ade ma Oviedo o se ye yankam wo bia so ntemente ese madurbo kono aya incredible club also omo the best in history eno owura ne tin ade Santiago Santi Cazorla ne nsema na nwumre no omo so ade ba United bobo kono agree personal terms with Belgian goalkeeper ne tin ade Sen San Lame mame fanto no sa boy no obo adema Royal Antwerp de na nwumre ye mense kano ane sa United nso no ane ne agree personal terms ayese boy we ba so na onana no obakwaso atena na fe no ono nso abadwuma ma bibia nso no etimi akwaso kama ya de nyina ane nso tibiri atodwade ye mense kano ane sam owura ne din ade Alejandro Garnacho me fanto no sa aye player ne din Garnacho no ana chese enu anwumre no kwabra ma video no wabra chama yeso ne nam current nwa ana United supporters ne me nkwara baako wana ne maame nanam ana was Ganacho ma wo ho oh okay ana say Ghana na se de ekwe o sign me shirt mame ana Ganacho sign ye o sign ye no wie no o sign United badge no ana ono nso na sign so into we no na mamfo kasa asa boy na nkasa no o pese o fi United still na akoma mu no ana nso e fine e de ma club na ye de nyina ana nso tibidi ato ya Demonza wo club Arsenal no de men say kan say William Alvarez obo adema Atletico Madrid no yase after say Kaya Bet prayer no Arsenal players out yase William Alvarez ni aba be piem esa Arsenal bobo ko no munya na ombetimi afa no aba bibia nso no etimi akoso kama de wo no and say yase Xavi Simons and then you make game a Bayern and lives again no omo yo madwen say boy no dey obebo e ma ono ankasa gitumu eso obebo nebo no one way away ebetimi aye na last game ade amaside na dire lives again no eye kakra na nyimre etodwa ane yedine nyina enso etimi de aba no boy ne personal terms no oni Chelsea awie yesi wo ba aye 6 years ana obe sign e ade ma Chelsea bobo ko na ano eye Xavi Simons ne nsam no ana me patch no ano eye kakra na nyimre eto ya Chelsea so no ane yetene se Biawia agree dealer Renato Vega awremu ho Chelsea anya 40% sell on clause Demonza we de unya wawie o ade ne de 40% no unya wawie entisa na ade ne nyina eno so te yesi United nso pe Angelo Stilia boy we bo bo edema Stuttgart na nya beta yesi Stuttgart say boy no this summer omonton no mfama club bia boy we ya Madrid nso hwe no enti adwuma ne nyina no sa ne nyina eno so ete ede ne nyina etimedi aba na yesi Nicolas Jackson semunya na mo pe Arsenal for Nicolas Jackson yes mo hwe no nemo mo 6% price Demonza memma de tene se perfumes awodo yes open designer perfumes awobenya bi Assad Polo perfume Club de New Sugar and Matlot perfumes ni nyina no obenya bi ewo Osipres Enterprise omo designer slippers awodo Adidas Nike Gucci Hermes and Versace ni nyina ebi wasoye no ewo de tene se Ketia Dubai PlayStation no ne ntwa so wa na abeto Osipres Enterprise na ono amo so edin kitan wa bra webie boutique bi sanso no na cosmetic shops awodo mo bewura mo ewo Osipres Enterprise na afemu no amo so no edi hun kitan na afemu agene yema ne bi edi agum ho aton ne kama numbers ne 0249 238 370 0249 238 370 and 0502 520634 Polovia and my quality and original jerseys no the ones that saw Kayasana jersey na you know so the on saka no awurade nyame ano hye
ehyewa wo difference no
and your friend
say ehyewa
honam shatade
wo hye obi na ohye Arsenal jersey ni bo hu ana wo hwe wo
dia honam shatade
different cry
honam shatade
different
say a player version awo waje no
sa pepe
intino wa wo pe sa quality jersey ni bi ato no Polovia Ventures na dey ma wo say club jersey say national team bi jersey na open Polovia e de ni nyina e de ma wo open medals awodo a omo de be ma wo sanso no na trophies awodo no nyina no ombe modern na afi omo de ni nyina nso no etimi e de ma wo kama hye no nso esa results awodo no for referees mo benya be sanso na red and yellow cards na bi ho football boots and footballs na nkasa no ni nyina Polovia Ventures aso ya e wo keo omni foco bookshop no ene di nhwene mu enti no eno ano no woni Polovia di nkomo owura no no o frɛ na na anwumre ya mama na customize ba kwa mama da ho hye amekwaje onkone na atade na hye machine ase o pagya machine na ne ntutu ofiri mu ba hye na kyesa wo je enti Polovia de ho no entade ne sigya so kwabra saudi no won customize won oh okay enti no Polovia ya mo nye customization ma bra Maradona enu ano no ende etire din ntino Polovia okay uremu a ubenya ojese no 0548 508 186 0548 508 186 ni nyina Polovia Ventures aso ana chase yede mo kona fe quality and original jerseys no on sa kan kama yenchia master jubu generator expert one brakofi ana director moapen amwa gas oven and stove ana chairman Jalil yes Chairman Jalil say una che
oko meka bai nyina no ene da be Friday
na Friday
I say Monday no na we call we say Monday no na weda ne pese de me ko pa nti me ko wa ko wa na me cheche mu kire no na combination e ma me no wala si ade che na afi me na me ho odin a me de na me
nti yes Chairman Jalil yes Chairman Jalil
ti no asachia Chairman Biola Chairman AD na Chairman Jomfo Chairman Biola yes
Chairman Biola of course and Chairman P so oboase
Chairman P
and so oboase yenchi omo nyina
top 4 no mbodo omo penalty so top 4 no sir okay me who penalty shooter next to determine who gets more points
okay
ti me sure so omo bo ade obewi no no nya 2 points
okay na ba ko nya
nti Gold Stars any has game no omo and in 2-2
okay fantastic so they make kan odike the Diodu girls papa yes chama odike you heavy pa
yes
and omo muti e na anwumre ba bia wuti bia ye chi obia honorable ejasafo
okay
okay you know shia na da so chia pa
okay
monza so chia
okay
yes
chia so de muadu e chen bibia se nyame adom o kira ne ye ko
ensempa Mr. Jonathan Abepobi
Mr.
yes
Jonathan Abepobi
the late ensempa o
wo bantama o
ye ne de se akosa no be
bantama akosa school park wa nti e be ko kina nyame adom a ejinem din
obia wo
ensempa de
obia wo ye wo
ejinem din
nti sanity
okay ntem fancy ona ye nto so enko Vema Plus for asoye on say de bia me catch so munuro no munuro no eye correct eye papa chese onoma we oba sisi o kama sisi ahemfie we be manso a ma wo gina wo na so etimi ebo adwuma pa nti yenko na yenkotie omonkoma no panyi se nyame adom bibia boko
Demonza nyame adom
bibia de dion enwumre Vema Plus for enkomo no ya ye krado yeti
mati Demonza mamenda wase na minchia na minchie tiefo na walasi abo adwuma pa foreign is sweet Vema Plus Company Limited say ba do Friday enwumre say de nya akonya ba Otec Royal Sports so a na ya to yebo ase en edinkomo na ye dinkomo fa ya pomode ho na ye wi a kire nu papa e wo dwaman so a odasaniti ne sikato a ebeboa no na pomode etumi esipi ne sita edi amano ye ka Vema Plus ayo Prostavite ye wo X Drive ye wo Little and ye wo Dinat capsules syndrome makomako 9 and edi identify Vema Plus Company Limited. Awa me no nyadi adanse na say whether na very good for the past 2 months whether na very good na memma omoboda brijo ewo mpemu no ebre pa wo fie titiri no omo amaware no because bema wabada brijo bema na memma ye enkoye no eya efia setra no enioma enkoye especially konyo oba na libido level oba na tinka wosoro na obema no untumi hama no obema no untumi power no man ninjia enya dia wonso bema no wani begida inti ewo memma omopo adwuma by 5 no point asat na me no kasa da ho ewo street mi wakọ choke ewo drinking sport bi wakọ choke ewo nyonko bi fie wakọ tena bebi edi nkomo bi konso ko fie ejabeto enam se oba na beka so munkodem papa no to nimpa so munkodem a eye nimguase nko a na ade ya ne se bema watisika wari oba na wona ne tena for 30 40 50 years mon kwanda nyina onti saba ko be free ansa na separation aba na se bi untumi ne ndade a wo help a inti se nyame anya wadom na wanya oba osoro nyame a ode match ne be chiche inti every weekend bi obekwa yi every weekend bi oba bi ko eba no saso e beba no se ombe masam enkoyi a na wo yem ehhehyew se me yiri okoi nye be ma ho no okọ me yiri bebi a okoi nkomo odi ofunsi nya ne be ma na di nkomo no sa wo ye be ma na so omema ye koyi a sansam na ye mfa ho because se empem no certify wo yiri inti be ma bia ho nya wo yiri akono bim ba se untumi ne nda na afi na adwemmone aba wutirim Vema Plus any wudi nkomo se sa wo ye be ma na wutie Otec Sports ena nwumre na se wo ye obi a wa ye mre ewo mpem a ha adwene pa na eye nimguase pa inti eba ne sa omema sa enkoyi ene oho bantem eye obema so ya hoode bia enim untumi no ba eni pema gudie ema mu wie ema ba ne ema oba so se mewura meda ase so ma menya matenka awa oba me bi no se me ne me kunu awo miensa but doctor sa orgasm na wo kan minima de kro ena ese maame orgasm ne de ewo ho bema betumi anyemo 1 minute kwa no husane na wanyemo se ne hunso ne ye adwuma banyemo remo empema tenka ne pa de maame unya bi inti ma brene ema wo 10 15 ba empempa tenka na oba ne enya bi because oba sabi na tenka ne wechire eche bema ti se bema ntumi emfaya ankwa echire a enya dia sabi oba benya tenka so bema betuni oba da from 10 minutes upwards and oba atenka beba onso na under 2 minutes na ho abai onso na 1 minute na ho abai o ba sabi obema no entumi ensori biem erectile dysfunction how premature ejaculation how oyo bia bema twetwe bema na masturbate oye saade ne bia edwetwe bema ema mema sep enkonkan bema yare te diabetes so wonya siche yare a bema edwetwe bema kra ema wontiri ne ya weak in fact osaso nom diabetes eduro dia na fi na aginsem kra bema enya pressure sanso na man ye mbre ewompem because sex na dia akoma no ene eye nti ene wonya pressure no na akoma no entumi mu adwuma ye akoma no ntumi pompe moja ye no obosa na fi kojoto account na light out account so your member say be only 50 years but bema ewu your bema at the age of 60 years na bema sorry because diabetes and pressure Vema place ene intri na ye mre no oho na sa no ntentem no hwehwe X drive capsules emema to extra first doc modro ne ye papa mantene ntem enkamanya twichichire mantene ntem enkaman koto spray amfa spray me bema ho menom X drive no na mo kire me se ne menom no ene metume gira me naso metunu me yere da ama nani eje edu ahomache enka me bema sorry no me sese menom X drive capsules no ene me bema tumi sorry ema bibia kama bema bia o mema sem enkoye no hwehwe X drive edre enye quick action enye dia wo nomene na ekina wanya bia na nimguase ato da bi gitumi se oho na ba ntem no eyenyini etum de ba gito oho na ba ntem yare ana masturbation ana insane wi a wono ma ye ka wonte no ni nyina contribute ena ma ba ma ayembre ewompem so be yadra ye friend X drive na uba here consistency I was so twice on with a period of time into my friends a dog me team Otec Royal Sports me ya bema kanaka me bu adwuma pa ene ba nyuma ba ku mienu bi ntino me mema sam enkoye me patcho mate X drive no 0244 370 702 0244 370 702 050 210 4343 050 210 4343 inti bema wedi abro 18 years and wedi 18 years going na ube to me anom X drive capsules yewo eye prostavite otini dia eye prostate support bema bia nyame ama ye prostate empo so ba fa ye funu ne na sa abofa ne eye bema no wasati develop prostate because mema ade ko ade ba eye prostate no eye part of your sex organ inti se bi hu bema hu hwe no prostate ka ho ena ni na form sa ade no inti se o prostate enya adwuma ana bema ye prostate a untumi fanshi bi as bema inti eneba wonya bema onso awonya oba nyankopon nim die mu no ye prostate ena yi hormones for testosterone prostate to me boa me to me build bone muscles prostate to me boa me to me build to share us we bema we oba prostate ena yes adwuma no na se bema unyina na wo prostate kese a either say at the pressure ebeto wo blood no so anasa the pressure ebeto urethra no so ye ka urethra drobe na eda wo bema nim na ojonso afem no ena fe no urethra now ye ka bladder no eye bola chance anase ade woni padue ni ma ye didi yenum nsuo yenum drinker na kidney na so ne so wi a papa no de ama nipadua and enya no no de fa tube by fa ni irritants na wa transport ababegu blood and eye ma to certain level na wa segna adwene se adwene ma mami empty me ho na men start another production say ene koso awe nipaduam na se bema u process eye kese na mia wo blood na afide ma wo Johnson 10 ono the phone urine frequency inti say ubase in a day no o just more than 7 times in a day o tun just 10 15 20 ebedu be people say insure kra me numbi ni pedium betwa function ya o hia insure eso num insure bebre ni because ni pedium e made of 70% of water inti say won ta num insure mpa o ye dehydrated inti untumi nkasa unum nsuo ba emom ena so process ay kase na wo joso tentemti no na wo bo ho abro so unum nsuo ukoda untumi num nsuo utu kwa na foka untumi num nsuo ena so process ahono voma plus process be kase because be ma bia unyira na wo process ahono nanso so wonum prostavite capsules a regulate wo prostate amount ebo prostate no ban ema prostate ahono enkoye kase bebre na nkofa dwonsom how enfamro papa o joso tentempa ojo so le mu achemienu so ba wontafo o yare enye ntafo na abawo okoda na jo a obaju so sansa na de ache eya ju so moja de akire eya obema no hihyew sabi tisa wo chem yim from abone kransa na juto no biaba okotena se enchara ju so asaka wa bomode na ko herbal shop kofuma so kwaso pe prostavite capsules unim papa bi a hye ne catheter unim a brand to hye ne catheter because of prostate enlargement, because of prostate cancer, and as a prostatitis, recommend the prostavite capsules efamano. Auto on friend 0244 370 702 0244 370 702 and 050 210 4343 050 210 4343. Say infection and a yo bema gono syphilis ewo ho amo bema na efon eyo bema no kekao oba infection ewo ho oba gono syphilis yeast infection o de po how wase kwan kasia na eye on se wakoto bibi de hyehyɛ wase wo de asawo bi hyehyɛ wase still enioma enkoye enka bi wan fio sanka no uhia prostavite se wonum prostavite bon ban from infection onje wukuru ni uji so twafa wo kwan wa non prostavite number ban from infection echabi wanfa infection ameyo onje wo yire ni onje wo girlfriend dia tanom prostavite capsules na emwa number ban from infection oba wedi abro 10 years oda odwonso a oyare ohia prostavite caps free na yetumi amwa na bofa no enya ne fa hodie na bibia enya kama ye wo dinat ye ka dinata oba bia wo konfichira wote yawo ubo wunsa emaye ubo wunsa filise ebi akem anase ubo wunsa 1 day 2 days penetwa why family planning we are family planning we no menstrual cycle ayebasa watinka nyina tekwa uhia dinat ye wo lito obia no num ewon kapa obia na motuem ewon kapa obi oyi flames and aminim etaya kuro obi ase wodidi ase gina ne bo bomode na pelito capsules se ututu sia moja wom ohomia pampa na ban enkoye wonum sabi abo pa halitosis ehawa bomode nanom little capsules onum little no ebesa boost immune system amaw na won kwamore nya hoden na bibia aye kama we yendro makoma na Demonza Voma Plus Company Limited abadwama so bema here prostavite X drive o kaboma obobo adwuma pa na Jesus so be koye obobo no ba for infection na bibia aye kama oba also infection e wo ho a also onum prostavite ojo so wa se aya wo ya onum prostavite obi a wonum ewon kan omotuem won kan omunim eya kro aya sabi uyi amaman pa no nso uhia lito ye ne anom ba no konfichira mote yawo ana mo menses emba ye no ana obuhunsa obre no nso uhia dinat fresa doc metie won ewo Otec Royal Sports ne so 0244 370 702 0244 370 702 and 050 210 4343 050 210 4343 was a herbal shop for prostavite X drive little any dinat capsules to be
Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous sweet just me who the America dynamic what Friday.
Otec 102.9 FM.
sugusu a wutie mo Eugene say we ne ma okay say there ba okay nti ye to aso e de amamo abo 817 Royal Sports and our sugusu a wutie openyi Kofila bi atenase nemom the news from the Legon Sports Stadium and they say Hasselfolk any Gold Stars omubo 2-2 wie no omo the penalty shootouts ehye so Gold Stars ehye omo 5 penalties ni nyina Hasselfolk ehye 4 the last penalty taker Abdul Karim formerly of Bechem United Nations FC was on the last play or joining Hearts team. I think within this week here na or joining your mom and or say penalty to Gold Stars every knee on penalties. Na say omo and a better table. You beba be share and some. Openila bibia boko there.
Oh, Cremo.
Bibia the D.
Cremo board the other
room. So no money be na
aboard the other room. No money be
lanka mo match mi nice form pan first goal ne buy no me say hey asu against supporters union yeah kokra but am fa say
is it
3-1 na okay
you just say fourth goal aba
hey
okay any we are na fourth goal na so no we say by this victory, Chelsea Beko on top of the league table.
Oh, at least for
tonight.
Awaiting
a china.
Yeah, awaiting
yeah, Beko. So, but the point is that the win will push Chelsea to the first position.
Yeah, the first position. At least for tonight.
And a science. A science. Intino
science said
science
said
BB ba
chese mo baji league na
me se BB ba science chese BB ba intimi Chelsea fans ni nyina minim say by this time odike nani age Ejasafo Breman Breman Ejasafo
me nua ba
and all the Chelsea fans
me nua ba ko friend no Kankam Sumaila
okay
Sumaila or Ijazungu
onu so ye strong Chelsea
okay Chelsea omo na ye Chelsea omo ndidi ni wi no ti on fa Chelsea ni agro
Cremonie
yento aso menim anwumre ye he na wo dey fa ye wurewure me
oh so say leaks na hyehyɛ ye die
but Bamene so tumre
6
omo ache RB Leipzig ashe omo 6-0
yes
omo abo 87 minutes and Paris Saint-Germain so e lead on J 1-0
yes
Real Betis so ashe Alaves 1-0 and only results of games across Europe. Nti opanyen wreme asantema etio yenhwe matches ahodo ebekoso no ene ensema walase ede egu no.
Medase Cremo maminchia minua Clifford Cheba for Junior. Me sure say by this time o monitor. Na mechia no ne de na say me share from Germany. I'm glad say okoho na o update your T4 with regards to Bayern game no. Na last week after the Super Cup between Stuttgart and Bayern, me can Luis Diaz once mwaha. Na I've always said say the Bayern platform so far has been good for Vincent Kompany, and at least he may not be your type of manager or be pese or be coachy, especially a club like Bayern Munich. But so far, I think he's doing his best. Maybe he can do better. Na on say Oshe Sisia the way I was Bayern side na omunso bo sa typical 4-2-3-1 nibi. Na I was going back na mpese me how he started against Stuttgart in the Super Cup last week. Ene in the Bundesliga against RB Leipzig say changes bi mana but in goal post manone ya ejinem ne back line no wansisa obi a Opamecano ne Jonathan Tah enable center back no with Stanisic right left back and Conrad Lima enso ebo right back nti wa maintaining the back four no and a two na won finfi on Joshua Kimmich right side of the midfield and then Leon Goretzka left side of the midfield omonso wa maintaining omumienu nyina Chelsea a 5 won say science no
Chelsea be ku I see kapa we Chelsea 5 Chelsea
member how
kapa Chelsea enko ya won tene ure be fi kura so support Chelsea
na game ni start here we are nan oni Dr. Santiago omo pemusu wo hodum no omo di gu coach ni so nya asem ketwa but I will come there. Yeah, sure. I mean we Germany na me hwe 102 bi papa na memra ha say. So I was looking at the midfield no Kimmich Leon Goretzka two no gina mfimfini ho no and again Obo Michael Olise Sergi Gnabry and then Luis Diaz and a Hurricane LED attack no. And forget about Michael Olise was 2 goals, forget about Hurricane I will also share 3 goals. Na focus on the gentleman called Luis Diaz. Now last week na me kana say me say me Mantia said that why Liverpool decided they will let go of Luis Diaz because of the attitude and in the work rate on the field. Obet me a very bad day, but the attitude is always positive, and I've always seen him as one of the top players ever left wing back right. The Titaninia can number 11 and hona ojina for Bayern Munich, right? Ena Olise ejina number 7 right between Olise and Luis Diaz Gnabry and a Hurricane LED attack no. Look at this. In 2 games in the Super Cup and tonight in the first game of the season when it comes to the league Allianz Arena, Luis Diaz is on the scoring sheet 32nd minute pepe and making a 3 for Bayern Munich. And so already total contribution the general performance on the field in 2 games now you will understand some of us the entire say why Liverpool say Luis Diaz enko why they see him to some extent as Obia one underperforming. But I've always said say Bayern are a very good addition, especially when Kingsley Coman a free Bayern echo Al Nassr, right? Inti I am expecting consistency on the part of Luis Diaz, and when it happens and yet Germany Hong Kong they will come back to the Champions League and we'll see that Diaz is still a very good player. But I mean so far 6 goals at home I expected. It be a doors, I can understand that. But a win for Bayern Munich against Leipzig, a fear and idea. Me not sure say surprising at all, because I've said say CCA. If you look at the Bundesliga and the strength of this Bayern Munich side now, defending the title is never going to be difficult, because maybe I'll be facing some way somehow a competition from Leverkusen. But Leverkusen is a depleted side. Ten Hag tries to be rebuilding, right? Even if you pick Borussia Dortmund last season, you say almost struggle until Niko Kovac take you over, and Upushi Wamamu Champions League qualification. So maybe you can expect something better from Dortmund this season. But they've lost some key players, including Jamie Gittins, Awaba Chelsea. And Kovac is a very good coach, but I believe so when it comes to the materials or the Bayer Jumano, only enough to compete Bayern Munich for the title. Inti media, baby, I may share him say Bayern Bayer something better, the Champions League. But league media, I think some media more in advance. They have the quality, they have everything to defend it.
Oh, even after match.
Oh yes, and yankeke no crime media more dada. And you know, I'm not surprised. Say Omashe Ewaha by 6 goals to 0 as we speak. Now PSG DN and our as a performance na EBB or kakra. PSG after the Club World Cup no minim de say almost spirit akọ down there, right? But and they say if you check omone on J game ya na wo ka ho asem ya, the entire 45 minutes PSG struggle here against Onje. Na ebia uhwemu abeka se o my changes be ana, but if you go back, Lucas Chevalier is imposed, Hakimi Bo, right? Almost all the key players, even Enege Media, Demonza, when ya Joao Neves back, Fabian Ruiz is back alongside Vitinha. Enimuho, Ebia Kvaratskhelia enhanced that because Obo Bradley Bakola alongside Desiree Doué and then Dembele, right? But I think said the general performance of the PSG side, ako from kakra. Into that's where Luis Enrique was so okay now or checking here because a lot is expected of them. One, say ombetime defending the Champions League when it comes to the domestic competitions. Nidia who say also it's just like Germany, who why they were competing PSG for the title. I don't see Monaco to be strong enough, not even Marseille. And a ban of domestic competitions, Nadia, right? Clearly, you can say they will have their way, but to defend the Champions League, where the issue is, and with the sort of performance, Emma in recent times, no, clearly, I say, because Mimi say I predicted, all things being equal, in the coming season, which is season year starting, any team be able to face PSG in the Champions League, no, you have a match to play because, and yet just understanding and a wo team, but you say agents who on side, right? If you look at the average age of the PSG side, no, and what form, even in the midfield. The only player when you know Fabian Ruiz, which I will name 29 years. Oh, I say I was expecting something, better. But from the Club World Cup final against Chelsea, the Super Cup against Spurs, any game boni last week, Krano, they struggled. You remember last week it was just a goal, and a PSG at the PK. The win, and so far Park the Princess war 83 minutes, 50th minute goaler Fabian Ruiz and one on that sukutem. And I was telling you the back line will be our Nuno Mendes, William Pacho, Marquinhos, Hakimi. In Fifi, Joao Neves is back into a combination of Neves, Vitinha, and then Fabian Ruiz. And then Nimuho, Desiree Doué, Dembele with Bradley Bakola. And the absentee no wahano Kvaratskhelia. Say goalkeeping there, omu position ya clear say Donnarumma can leave. Say no number one Lucas Chevalier, and he is imposed. And yes, they are likely to pick the 3 points, but the general performance, the ones I think say I will say Luis Enrique checking a year, right? Because we say Ebanisana teams will come in stronger and on checking a year. La Liga, Echna 2 games in the war. Demonza say attention wo kakra. What I say? We say Real Madrid will play on Sunday away to Real Oviedo. Na Bia Sunday anopa eba we'll have time to talk about this game. I think say Madrid for a very nice way to start the season because on Tuesday our first La Liga game of the season was at home to Osasuna. A side that on Sheda Madrid any tough time in recent times, right? Na Demonza or next game against Real Oviedo. I can say that a very nice way to have such games are the best start season, But Sunday we'll have time for that game. But Echena, right? Atletico Madrid after losing 2-1 to Espanyol ebetena fie abo against Elche, and I think say Diego Simeone to mean disappointed the fans at home. From last season now say ka teams na omoya additions are and can say the impact be ba Atletico Madrid can who. You remember when they picked Julian Alvarez from Manchester City and then Gallagher from Chelsea. Ono ankasa ne ba Simeone, Giuliano Simeone Crampon in the last few years has proven say or up there to play, right, for the team to get the needed results. But at some point last season, Omoma some kind of believe will be say if you bet me a compete Madrid Barcelona for the La Liga title, but along the line they disappointed again. Ebeye Madrid Barcelona competition, and in the end Real Madrid elusu the La Liga title to Barcelona. The last time Nameka 88 points for Barcelona, 84 for Real Madrid. Enti ase Ojaya denim again for Barcelona and Real Madrid. Then this season, the first game it was against Espanyol or away. I was even talking about the fact that Espanyol and Lucy number one goalkeeper to Barcelona, right? But surprisingly, Atletico ekolusuye by 2-1. So coming back at home against Elche, I think say a straightforward. Diego Simeone and Atletico Madrid is expected to win that game, and Menyesho said they will disappoint. So I am expecting them to pick the 3 maximum points. But Barcelona and Levante, and so yeah, another interesting fixture. But this is a high flying Barcelona side. Demonza. It is a high flying Barcelona side.
I started season he bought just one game, and I would describe them as high flying.
Yes, high flying because Ushe Omo performance in the game against Mallorca away now. It was nothing different from Omo Demaye last season in the La Liga. What I see? Maybe in the Champions League against Inter Milan, because they were leaking a lot of goals, they lost it. Omentimi and called the final, which a lot of people believe say Barcelona and a call final co face PSG and Kibia, the story would have been different, right? But if you check the performance of almost all the players last time, Nami can say, we're in the lineup now. So maybe in the goalkeeping, it was not Chesney, right? A new goalkeeper from Espanyol, right? Juan Garcia. Then the back line, in the absence of Inigo Martinez, we saw Araujo, our partner Kubasi, Bardi Ebo left back, with Eric Garcia Obo right back. They were okay, and Mallorca Entimia expose yomo, even though na Inigo Martinez any hobby. What you see, and then Finfiho Obo Pedri, and then Frankie De Jong, and clearly they were flying high. What I see, anymore in the absence of Lewandowski, he's still out into a China game against Levante. He's not available. I'm expecting say last week with Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, any Ferran Torres, any Femi Lopez, no, or more they are likely to start tomorrow against Levante. So the way Barcelona is, anyhow I see them play, you know, I mean Levante any chance be in terms of points, no, and even though Levante is playing at home, but the best I mean when say Omubenya Ebeye 1 point, but the Ukraine is very difficult. Barcelona, in my view, a straight win. Okay,
so after match day 2, Barca
Beko 6 points. That's what I see. Okay. So it's my member Premier League in Kakrebina Fi starting from this game at Kosui. Demonza. On say last week. Graham Potter side West Ham United. Echo Stadium of Light. And almost surprise you will be almost consider 3 goals at Stadium of Light. A lot of people thought say Sunderland akɔ free championship na ɛba nti nke bi a West Ham de ne Premier League status so no ye Premier League side dada no so ebe make a case, but unfortunately it didn't happen. They lost it. Ena omoba bet nefie abo against Chelsea. So obviously now me expect to say omo performance no ebe something that ebe konenim kakra. But on the part of Chelsea, look at this. Chelsea akwaje Club World Cup aba pre-season 2 games for boy Leverkusen AC Milan who show clear intent say the team not do a certain level and that the Club World Cup no mkoje yeno nenye flick right. But in the first Premier League game against Crystal Palace at home it was Stamford Bridge, Chelsea ntimi amfa ball ba akukra to Crystal Palace net. You understand? Na yemu bi no yete ase because prior to that game na Crystal Palace a hold the City in the FA Cup final as omaje and a Community Shield no wa hold Liverpool at the 2 balls at to Liverpool net a draggy game to penalties and na omu winning the Shield. And you know ma prove na glass na side they prove say they can be stubborn on any day. So to Chelsea fans it was unacceptable say omu first league game of the season at Stamford Bridge na omu ntimi ampeke the 3 maximum points. So moving away to play West Ham and Neno, it was obvious say any Chelsea fan ever expect to say Chelsea beko in for the 3 maximum points. But interestingly, how our game started, you know, it didn't start well for Chelsea because Paqueta gu no say, you know, na efe akono baby ojina or strike here. You can fault goalkeeper Robert Sanchez, which I agree. Even on that occasion, he didn't do well. But I think say credit no do na ebe kwama Paqueta on that occasion. None strike, na you fine. And then there was a Chelsea back from behind. Got the equalizer through Joao Pedro. Again, na another go aba. It took the VAR to review the situation. To say, Omo disallow the goal. And afi Joao Pedro again. Set 1 up for Pedro Neto. Chelsea be taking lead on my building on it. So it's good that Chelsea is winning this game by 5 goals to 1 as we speak. 75 minutes, which means 15 more minutes to go, right? Chelsea are up. So me sure say West Ham bet me the 15 minutes or so. Everyone say 20 minutes are cano. Everybody bet 35 no IBB. So clearly Chelsea is winning. But I have a problem with coach, you know, anyhow set it up. I think say against any other side, Ebema Okuna ye day for Chelsea. 1, the decision to play both Joao Pedro and Delap at the same time on the field, no. But I knew he was going to do something like that because ni post match, no. Uncle Bisa and say, is it possible for Joao Pedro and Delap to be on the pitch at the same time? I say, oh, Joao Pedro, no, and you know, Tibo baby, and you bet me about the 2 at the same time on the field. Tinami Rebebia or the Omuni Mubejina. And because he was talking about the versatility of Joao Pedro, so he decided to say Obebo Joao Pedro from the left wing, number 11, with Pedro Neto, number 7. Na Estevao I replace Kopama in between Joao Pedro and then Pedro Neto because Kupama warm up nena koka kakra almost say as a precautionary measure na it was a city up no with Delap ahead. But the entire message nya adwene say between Delap and Joao Pedro they were proving say Chelsea betimi the nania to no so in terms of goals Joao Pedro what you see and then Delap no Ushani work rate and in the movement near there on your workaholic for me on the field. And the moment Odo no bet 20 muhono, he's not tackling, he's not dribbling, or he's not really adding a lot to the team. And a Joao Pedro na Obama goes nowhere anymore because he's proven, especially before the last game against Crystal Palace. No, Odo no aba left wing. And sometimes we say no, I drop it deep near there. So he was more or less most of the times far away from the goalpost. And moving forward, I think say clear say was say Joao Pedro ne lead the attack and the lap should start from the bench. And there should be consistency. Yes, I agree. Say Sinche de need a commander at the back. Thiago Silva ko no. You need figure bia we chire ho et say Thiago Silva. Before Thiago Silva, it was Rudiger. But see how here center backs now Chelsea were Fofana, Bediashile, Toxin, Levi Cowell, Chaloba, and then Jose Champo, Mone, Omuninano. There's no one or yet clearly a commander at the back. This be our Rhys James. Our field no so all body number 2 now. Because of your captain any experience with team into team the organizer or kakra so. But last week against Crystal Palace, I thought say Jose Champon proved the point, especially against the likes of Mateta and Moa, or very physical. So I was expecting say consistency be about ne or be maintaining alongside Chaloba, but you know anody Toxin Adarabiu ebe partner no. On center back on the consistency amawa, it's a problem. As for the goalkeeping there, may I have my own issues. May not comfortable with Sanchez in post, but as we speak, Sanchez and then Jorgensen and the coach prefer Sanchez. All in all, I think it's a good win for Chelsea. It takes Chelsea to the top of the league, at least for an agree, until they can build on it. But moving forward, I think these are the things I was say. Or when we checking the so me sure say one game and kofu any who pay Man City versus Spurs.
Just a minute.
I am expecting say Thomas Frank and then the guys ne Ebema City a tough game. Last week City share Wolves, but the Wolves side in my view and yes strong to say Spurs. Even if City is going to win tomorrow, Etihad, Demonza, it won't be easy. I expect a very tough game from Spurs because Thomas Frank has proven so a pragmatic in the Super Cup against PSG. No, a ball back 3. The first league game at home against Burnley. No, I switched to back 4. No, the Kevin Dansuko bench now fair partner Van de Ven, Christian Romero, a center back. So the coach is good, and I expect so Obama City a tough time. Okay. Arsenal least there. Least if wants to beat me kakra, but of course Arsenal the firepower. Okay. So into United ni Fulham ni Newcastle ni Liverpool. No say United any Sunday. Yeah. And Newcastle ni Liverpool no say Monday. Into maybe Sunday yeah. Okay. We'll have time for those games.
Obi medase. Yena ehomra yeba ensem ne bebre na wa ha. Yes, e wo fie. Yebeka ehon ensem.
Sekotoko elusu. The first 2 games of the Gaka Tofo.
A concern and
yes,
so concern. Just pre-season.
Okay, Okobani Bima Metro the concern and yet Nkugu Nkwa.
Okay, but how
they
played. Okay.
Okay. Because Unse Kotoko Kaiser Chiefs by on the day. Performance no we saw say na Kaiser Chiefs far ahead of Kotoko, but because one of game cap that so Kotoko defended and on the penalties then so it was okay or the trophy ni befi. But after that no umko Cape Kusi ball friendly games and almost all of them they were winning, even though some of them sites are you know DP so lower division sides so division 1 dwarfs no more boni ade but in terms of performance and by now no we see who say Kotoko play ni konanim but what there's
yakoba sembebre now FA president so eko visit Asante Kotoko has folk are reacting to the ban FIFA ediamomo no Muntwe yeba sisi yeba na yabeka nyina.
Ensana nubinasha no manabo. Ensa beno no. Amuzu bitters. What's Amuzu bitters. Amuzu bitters. Koye.
Mema ahwefo ni etiefo nyina kwa baba Amuzu Beverages Enterprise. Na yedinse bia befe no Amuzu bitters. Amuzu bitters aka Atopa 5000 bitters. we ye nsa edi nubna krojen a how bie ni echi ye di ahye na etiefu a omoteba me hodie duduo na beji amuzu co herbs ekoshe omade no no made ibisu beji amuzu manpower herbs na ma konoa anaso na akoshe omunsa enne bakasa inuro mienu nyina bom atuni din amuzu bitters de koko hano so otwa na ekwani de ose ni be masem ahoodin wo fom se otwa 2 tot 3 tot na ahoodin no epeja no enam damrama eni ododua ayede aka amuzu bitters winti oba bi ose oni atenka be me bi a ose oni akonoma ne yire onye atwa bia sa atenka anasa akono no ebeni enam se de pepre eni hwintia edi afrenti abre insano ne pampana no ase ma utwa bia enyi wanum enti se ukodwabo bia ase na opese oni so ebo ni so kakra chamus bitters why ebo ni so ba enyi wanum amuzu bitters tot baako atopa bebre amuzu bitters obi a otiamia osi doctor ade hs mekuliko dua so a biye mutim anase constipation ewo me so onya amuzu bitters twa oye besane kama obi te bu akohoma na so ye 7 favorite food a na ne kondo ne no matro otimi nidi onya amuzu bitters twa akotwetwa appetite na aba medre na wutimi ni no obedi akaboni kama amuzu bitters eyensa ehwemu yie pa enam se innua na ye de afre ma hoodinti onomu a tipa bia ni akire se me twa amuzu bitters che menye hangover bibia se ni ho se manom amuzu bitters ma ade achi hunam ye me ya dabi innua na ye de ahyen sane nnua emma nipa hoodene ma insechi how setipaye uhubi insabrechi how se memuai ha menye hangover no me hubi we ya insa minya meka kudro so a menu akukudro so a menu mu how bia ni akire de otiamia onu bitters bia mu a no da no se na twa amuzu bitters na yede beba oba bia otiamia owo menstrual pains obuni se obre pa no onom amuzu bitters mesebu so mesu a be ko fichire kama insan ya meka ho asem ehu nya dene ne buo so nya dene se dodo pa no petu dia no aba santasi apampatia na wa frɛ na ma 0247 776743 0247 77 6743 amuzu bitters ekoyie
Otec 102.9Fm.
Apomodin mapade enoane hepa plus mixture apomodin mapade enoane hepa plus mixture
Hunia, Pavi, and the Black Smokes Mr. No, malaria dronana. Anne, say an answer, who be the same wife, you know, you're tested positive. I am no. Says he a cool malaria morning, you know. I'm in negative. Adia, 1 hour, Hepa plus mixer, and what do you swabber? Cynthia, I was so immune system, a strong debia. Anti Pavi,
a support to immune system, no.
Not plus smoks, no so, to malaria, no good. Malaria symptoms, at a say, at paye, I fear, one more tour, and 1 meranomsa. Achakura 4 days, not Pavi, and the plasmox mixer, 1 nominal, to malaria and asakura. And yes, I be a doctor. For 0542 778572 and 0542 807907. My dear Grenady Pa Pavi Plasmox and Hepa Plus Nina. A pin for about or more manufo and Quada when you feel to me come. Our pharmacist and her bar shop.
FDA Aje Jodin Kratwayatu.
Amanfwe Edroye Heba Center dia di fufuro biabo. Edroye Heba Center edwumaku a odi oboasi bitters eba ye man sa amanfo ho yare emomubu atopa 5000 no a wasadi oboasi gringo bitters enso ba ya amanfo etugu so no wode ensa fufuro biaba eye ginger ensa ya friend oboasi 442 liquor oboasi 442 liquor eye ginger ensa ya de nubra ene hama afra ena ya de ayeb bomodia ne ma wonsan kabi we are Bema Namunuma Ubabu Atopa 10,000. Emano Sunuma, Omubeti de Sansuna, and Mema Sunuma, Ubedi Ache, Pomodi Anima Osanka, or Bossy Bitters for Ginger, Nibi, a Bossy 442 letter, a Ginger and Sayadi and Nubra, any Hama Afrania Yaye, Pomodi Anima Osankabi, Onumwa, a Bayon Wajuma ye, Omo wants to see Ayawoya, over menstrual pains. Bema a drain, you might want to mean a year and now, Pomodi Anima Osanka, or Bossy 442, or Bossy 442, a Bossy Bitters for Ginger, our Mode Abba. Any drinking sport, beer, Eche, and Westia, our Omaganemu, or Bossy 442 Ginger, or Bossy 442 Liquor, Numbi, Nebu Atopa 10,000. And say, and your mapping for, and your ma and my Oma menu for, and then your ma and my Francois only if you do more.
Different flavor from the same block. Boissy bitters, boissy gringo, boissy for tous les condiments. We a special dream one.
Hey, Opani, Mashusha watch. Perfect series books here. Oma me koto obi mama mano. O wajajai. Abua wa mo se what to make in kind kama. Wa kabrofo.
Wow.
Na nkontabu akura de ejajai.
Wonderful. Mese Ghana for GAJ perfect series. Atumo no de jai. No de nimdifuo ene chere wa nwoma bia. Owo crèche, nursery, any KG, books bia bi. And owo science, creative arts, maths, RME, history, coloring, computing, OWAP, nina. Every basic 1, equals basic 6. English, every basic 1, equals junior high school. Ne band combine soa, or nina bi. English nom, and maths nom, me say, books be anywhere. Perfect series, any B, na GS, and Naka, and so I'm a prover into a batter pian kotobi maneba.
Hey, and that's a way dear. So could be crab to me, I could chew akoton. How many students?
Na, and no crab dear. What tip one to say, she almost has a mock exams, terminal exams, and a midterm exams. At the master kuswa, a here one more, at to phone call put to a station wa, and crying down so mine. First up, and your mama beer, your tonto books beer, from 0243 2999 38 and a 0540 755 465. Perfect series.
Your worst future is secured.
And sana nubinasha no manabo. And some pain no.
Amuzu bitters.
What's it?
Amuzu bitters.
Amuzu bitters.
102.9 Otec Sports.
Madam Asibebre, Madam Chason Kokra free or Boissy bitters as you ye friend me Dr. Mokolins, Dr. Penny Amida a drew ye heba center no. Na me sanso de Nancy Emma Ghana phone na say doctor me buy and mo hu say sebi enye Doctor Mabechan tranche Ghana for said yana ebi mususu no say ye de sebi kasa ana ye de no ana say ye ba ni ye betum futu agu nkofo ani no da bi ebebedrofo enye nyina na yete sa doctor me ka kire mu say obuasi bites na de aba no eye dubina a doctor me de say are o maso ye ha edro ye ba center ha na yakeka bom ye de aye obuasi bites no ampa maamunim wa otiminka ka kire wonu ya na say obuasi bites na de doctor no eye dro paawo se Ghana fo nyina atra ama awrade adaro mama dru no kra no atra boda eyensa ede na emum yede no yaye ne se yede nubina no afransa no ana ensa no atwe no adubina no ahode wo dubina no nyina de aba nsa nim ana yede aba famfidiem ana yabubu ede aba edwa so se de first no wo fa bia na wona na bi konwura ma no wotutu dua hine dua chi no de abehye bites no na onom na kakra no ana say utimi ko drink ni bi kra ho no ma wadro say draw eji fa ko she bites mpacha wati ase ha edro bi wo kra pa ye say ji ne konoa edro bi kra say ji ne fa ko so e edro bia ne na no wadro ana say de ye de so ano nti obo se bites ye no so ano na ensa no eti no wo de ensa no fra dubina na e ye adwuma pa obi a na ne yakwa no operation obo ase bites nti onom ye no echai obi a this was shag ahwehwani once and wotimi anante de etasi nani so onom obo ase bites no ni nyina afri nani so eye obi a ontimi mbu ni nsa bosome nsia boso afi baako mfie mienu ni nyina no si wotimi menstruate kama obi a wo hwan ne den Dr. Mokollens say abedin to okra de bumi so omo minimum nyina afre doctor ye de bato doctor ya to bedin doctor ye de bato obi wo akọ hospital sa wo hu yare ne mpo wo hu ano aduro na obi a kire ne say kopa obuase bi test ne bi o de no be 2 weeks nkakra ebeko ampa na eko yeda mo ase se muguso amodi aduro no ho danse amaye duro de tia na tie wa sabi yare bi hawo say sisi yare say koko say wani ene hawo ana wo ne hiawo ana namu yare na ma be ma na fo ay ketekete ana bema obuasi bites because the doctor anya obuasi bites an kam name me bu atopa 2000 as say ko ba bia obuasi bites atopa 2000 edu banana na doctor ye de aye adwuma enu nti na o say Ghana ha ba bia be fa bia obi ase obuasi bites ye da mo ase na ebegu so aye adwuma pa e de amamo na mo hu say sabi obi no obuasi bites anya se ensane na ene do na emom awodin ewo mu no ana ebua na nipadua no nti wa wotimi nkan ka kire wo nua no de watia for obuasi bites no ka kire wo nua no nkotobi no se Dr. Mokollens no crojin pretrodo ana me ka kire mu se nubuna no Dr. Mokollens me nubuna no yesan so de akekaduro ene hwentia ne form wisa afra ana ye de aye ensafoforo kra frɛ no obuasi 442 leko obuasi 442 leko mpacho 442 no ye new information aba obu ensane din no enu ye friend akokra be 4 rounds eno de memedru kan bema ese akokra e be 4 rounds obuasi 442 ye nkasa bebre ewodwa so odi okwa ase mepe obuasi fo akekadro nsa na omodi aba ne bi Dr. Mintwa ntro se de obuasi bites bae na mo hu se eye dubuna no mesrew sa na obuasi 442 ne tie bema wa ye mre wo mpam na se friend akokra be 4 rounds now ya brand here dia ene obekọ 4 no akọ 4 we are now the 2 na ede ha to aso obuase 442 ya keke dronsa baby ton sa bia odi okọ atopa buase 442 bi doctor won twa ntro Ghana ha ene Dr. Mokollens waka ya jedi ntiaba ma ebini entranwe anase ya obuase gringo bites no dia ene botton ketenkete ya party bia eno na Israel no binana efra no ai kat me pe Israel ha bam enro ni bia eno si obuase gringo bites ni na bua ni pedua no sabi enye ensa keke Dr. Mokollens medamu nyina mase ti okodwa so bia na se ni gieba ba bia na pesa wo yusu nsa pa obuase 442 leko obuase gringo bites ana obuase bites opiemu na ankasa na obehu sampa enubna ewo mu ankasa medamu nyina mase
102.9 Otec Sports.
Ensana nubina shano manabo. Ensan ben no.
Amuzu bites.
Wose.
Amuzu bites.
This is a better sweet marvelous sweet just me who the America dynamic what Friday.
Okay, that must say mo atwen ye yakwaba ye toaso ede amamo ye de fie nsem no toaso ede amamo aha mo messages on Facebook no bebre na aba ye behwe na afi ya kinkan bi ede amamo Caleb Nsia say good evening, I'm Caleb watching live from Hemaibo ho ana ni Kojo Krom say watching live, come tomorrow. My darling clubbers now will dismantle Leeds United Woto 6-0. Greetings to Chairman Solo, incoming National Circus Chairman. Order number 2 wa anani kunsu Kojo Krom na odiaba. Chiefman say awa with this squad or say with this Arsenal squad, Mikel Arteta can't play any Salala tactics bia against Leeds. Arsenal must win at the Emirates tomorrow by at least 3 goals. Gunners, we shall get there. Shiftman or say any different tones or diaba and pa we shall get there indeed. Ora Kwame Jumfo from Apimenim Kokopin is not happy the way Kotoko is playing. They must back up. United is going to be in glory again. Yedama say messages bebrina ewaha nti yebe kwaba yekoba na fi yababe yi de ewo ho nyina no ede amamo nti yetoaso ede amamo enche de fiensem no ebe toaso ede amamo nemum yɛmfa aseda kɛseɛ ɛmfa ɛmanyuma ku amaso yɛasene ama yɛde dwumadie no ɛde ɛbrɛ It's My Kitchen Restaurant ɛsɛ menka nkyɛw sɛ kɔma deɛ wopɛ nnuane papa di a ɛyɛ It's My Kitchen Restaurant hɔ ɛna wode w'ani ɛkyerɛ. It's My Kitchen Restaurant ɛsɛvo nnuane ahodoɔ bebree sɛ yɛ local continental and afei Chinese dishes nyinaa wobɛnya bi di ɛwɔ hɔ. ɛno akyi wodidi wie na sɛ wopɛ natural fruit juice ɛde abɔ aduane no so a ɛno nso ɔmo in different flavors ɔmo pineapple, ginger, mango, mixed fruit, tangerine and afei orange fruit juice ɛwɔ hɔ. Promotion no nso gu so a ɛkɔ so every Monday biara kɔ It's My Kitchen Restaurant na kɔgye ɔmo point and kill catfish ne baako ogye baako a ɔmo bɛyɛ aduane 1 plate free ɛde ama wo aduane bia wopɛ bia no ɔmo bɛyɛ 1 plate ɛde ama wo. Every Wednesday nso bia no ɛyɛ buy one pizza get one free pizza nti Wednesday bia wokɔ It's My Kitchen Restaurant na sɛ auto pizza ɔmo bɛyɛ baako ɛde akyɛw free. Thursday nso ɛyɛ buy one banku with tilapia every Thursday Oto banku any tilapia baako a anase plate baako a ombesa ye 1 plate e de amount free we onye bi obibia I just say It's My Kitchen Restaurant the best international and local cocktails, cakes and a face smoothies It's My Kitchen Restaurant sanso and a local and continental and Chinese cuisines nyina no omuye bi ewo ho obetimi a order eduane ewo It's My Kitchen Restaurant bibi a wo bia no omo beye delivery e de amount omo floor kese a obeye programmer obetimi akwakoho It's My Kitchen Restaurant na omo e de omo floor no e de amount na onso odi aye program o hwe It's My Kitchen Restaurant a obehu omo e wo Babayara Stadium omo e ben traffic light of free omo 0265 70 7070 0265 707070 and that's 0248 865048 0248 865048 the fearsome tray enromiensa ena yaka boom ayene baako the fearsome tray Hepa Plus Pavi and afe plasmos say unya the fearsome tray edi kogu odema na se onuma yare bia ha obia no ebetu ase edi ama yenua no ma bosume so na se muko mfichi a munhusu ye ote yaw no kwaje the fearsome tray stroke and how diabetes, hypertension, malaria fever, typhoid fever obu ho ade de no body pains oye bibi kakra bia na honam nyina ne ya wada sorry no na honam nyina ne ya kwaje the fearsome tray emema na munni atenka mu hia modofo ewo mpema monte de ema no so bu onte de kwaje the fearsome tray emema na muntimi empower eba empamu agro no kwaje the fearsome tray ubenya hoden abo adwuma kama the fearsome tray de eboa ema onkwamo no emu ye den esa boa ema body no eye kama ebasa yare nketenkete a pese how no enya ade a ebetimi akan ato ho me pacho the fearsome tray no ukra 60 Ghana cedis a obeji enoni miensa ye kasa the fearsome tray a no age so power to the people Fred Doc was 0542 778572 0542 778572 and I say 0542 807907 0542 807907 for when GKB Construction and Logistics GKB for say men can't say omu deal with form works omu deal with form works nyan say nay we si utan opese uflow opese de concrete e flow na fe ye de ye concrete slab e de mawa kohu GKB Construction enya fe e na obeto nnua omo ankasa ewo hawa omo be ne kama e de amount na fe onso concrete floor slab no wetimi e flow no kama enwechi we si dan edu se obebbo so a for woni eche GKB Construction omo tonton enchansin dan long span self lock IBR with free estimate okwa omo beye estimate ni free e the amount sounds in a wood fabrication for roofing yinina no uko GKB Construction and Logistics a omo ebehwe kama ne nei ope asase ato anaasɛ wopɛ fie ato sɛ efie no ɛyɛ fully finished anaasɛ mpo no ɛyɛ uncompleted no for wani eche GKB construction na afi omo ewo nsase kama omo ebeton ede ama omo nsase no me pa chaw oniska kra obetini tua na nkakra na onso wonya asase ni bi sanso ena omo fie na omo ton no fie ne kama nyina obenye bi ewo GKB properties me pa chaw obe o hwoma obehu omo ewo Santase April fre GKB construction and logistics ewo 0246 248275 0246 248275 and that's 0201 366600 0201 366600 Kojo Rekon Royal Enterprise sedini ye Kojo Rekon Royal Enterprise ono ena akwakofa Rekon heba mixture anase ukrasini ne drono ediaba edro we mo amusisi obi o abibi kakra bi na ne sisi eye ne ya utwika anase oye adwumaden oye office work otuna se check kakra na osisi nyina eye ya eye ukrasini ne drono ena make camfo ediama ope se o body no for your general well-being kwaje Rekon heba mixture sanso ena yenuano ma mu konfichira mu flow no emmaye obu ha ne de no kwa ohu chese ohwe ni kala na na etuntuntuntum bi be pa cha kwaje Rekon heba mixture onuma oba ebesese wase ho e de ama mo akoko hamo anase pressure o de no pressure no ebu ana ekosoro be pa cha kwaje Rekon heba mixture krasini ne droni bi infections ena how kwaji bi why na ebetu ase beboa ama onso no wade ho sciatica oto ase ho ko onanso no ya na etwetwetwetwe emema na edu anadwo amuntini anye adwuma yie no kwaji Rekon heba mixture aka okrasini ne drono eboa emebema utini gina onanso ebo adwuma ema edu anopa yedu din etonyom me patwe drone esanse ye papa ntino oduani eche promise heba oyepa premises ho obenye bia tropo sak heba ewo mum apijank ewo mum misi heba ewo mum sax pharmacy ewo patase block house bra Otec FM obenya Rekon heba mixture bi time FM ewo boase Techima Free FM edwoso okọ omo government hospital ni ho a obenye bi sanso ena Freddie Mensen so obenya Rekon heba mixture ni biato Dani heba ena fi top amazing heba ewo tafo Methodist Story building or ubinya Rekon heba mixture aka okrasini ne droni biato me pacho okọ heba shop any pharmacy shop bia obenye biato Fred Doc ewo 0244 47 0067 0244 47 0067 Olus Kitchen esemen kanchel say edru anopa anase ewia anase enwumre ope eduane dia eye Olus Kitchen ena oduwani eche Olus Kitchen de omunuane na ede papa nanu amekoje omo eye fried rice no eye special omo ye fried rice na omo di beef ashishim oto a chese omama salad bi na omama shiton omo tiegu ade bim na fe omo de chicken no e de abia so nti kroma de opeduane papa na egia me say eye Olus Kitchen ho na oduoni eche enwechi plain rice na ope jollof rice ope bankuni tilapia ope catfish sounds and noodles and I said the friend indomino nyina okọ Olus Kitchen a ombeye bi e de ama kama ebia event bi na oye and I say mu eye corporate office and a more per lunch a obetini a contact Olus Kitchen say your wedding and oye birthday party engagement naming ceremony and I say a year and oye open nuane e de serve wa ho dia myself for when eche Olus Kitchen o ma so ye sanso ena omoye delivery ewo ho o from one baby a wo bia no omo ebeye delivery e de abro Olus Kitchen o hwo ma obehu omo ewo aswase omo ben SDA asori dan no free Olus Kitchen ewo 0244 701675 0244 701675 and I say 0595 99 9227 0595 999227 and you may mamincha ulus kitchen for nyina tank expert ese men kan chew said about tank repair say bia o tank na o use e wo fie no say tank na eye brand bia no me pa chew say tank na asaya for tank expert for omo ebeye ni e dia ma ebia bibia pai say udi nsuo egu tank ni ma nsuo no enwunu a me pa chew eye tank expert ene betumi a repair o tank no e dia ma no chi opese omo ebesi tank anaso omo install tank e wo fie a eye tank expert uti omudi ni kra utimi sampa eba no tank mu dia say brand new tank installation anase empade bia efa tank no ofre tank experta ombeba be ne kama edi amao mame kan chew say ne omusa tonton quality water tank a ene no ebia ofie o pe tanka odi nsuo ebeguma ko tank expert for sizes ahodo any color ahodo yina no omo tuntum bi ewo ehonom ene say bia oba be ye fish pond a ezo se kofi fish pond no won ha ho entutu fom emfa nsuo ngum emfa fishes ningum odi o tank expert a omo eba ne tank technology omo ye number 1 ombe ba be ye tank ne ewo fie ho na afi onso odi aye o fish farming ebia oba no oko school oko senior high school ene chop boxes no aha ye was special one aye the tank edi aye tank expert for omo ebe ne kama edi ama me pacho tank expert die eba ne tank ho how dia omo ebe boa na oman ne kama edi ama for tank expert I was 0546 220009 0546 220009 tank expert your tank our priority Amuzu Herbal Clinic teniye Dr. Amuzu say beje Amuzu garlic bitters mbi Amuzu garlic bitters no me pacha onuma eboa ewo moja na ewo mu no etini eyeden eye adwuma kama eflow kama nipa bia no se moja no so eflow kama yare nkitinkiti bia no chese entimi enchew Amuzu garlic bitters onuma o blood pressure na ewo soro no ebete so why kese o kese no chese srade enko a onya Amuzu garlic bitters ni bi enuma ebe control o body no obi otena secha o sori ane nan na bibia chene na o say ananse o de ne nan ebe pimpim form sa eye Amuzu garlic bitters o jonsom wo e hawbia koje Amuzu garlic bitters ni bi onu obi a stroke akana ahye dem anase o body no ohu science bi say stroke e ba be chiwa eye Amuzu garlic bitters enu achi no okọ keteso a untimi enna ebe take you by 3 hours ansa na wotimi ada koje Amuzu garlic bitters here onuma ema nhomie no eflow kama esan say drone eye papenti no FDA for agiatum okọ heba any pharmacy shop bia wokroma obenya Amuzu garlic bitters Fred Dr. Amuzu awo 0247 776743 0247 776743 abapa shopping mall onim se kroma de abapa de ope bibia obenya nioma papa to na fe onso odi sika kakra bi edi dwa bibra eye abapa shopping mall ope phone ope laptop ope fan ope TV ope air condition ope nioma odi be sese o kitchen ama o kitchen ayefe kama na fe onso no o kitchen aye modern day kitchen a eye abapa shopping mall open tade na ato open furniture nyina no fa woni eche abapa shopping mall abapa portable washing machine no ne bo no eda form ukra 399 Ghana cedis a obeje bako edi akofie do weekend na se obesi unioma eye abapa portable washing machine bo adwuma keke enoa na odibesi unioma fe abapa shopping mall for o from a obetimi a order bibia opebia o order omo beye free delivery e dia maw o hwe abapa shopping mall obehu omo e wotafo 3 ma saka park no unse udu animu a abronsan na esi no otuwani ehwe soro a anase otuwani ehwe abronsan soro a obehu abapa shopping mall filmo e wo 0593 386133 0593 386133 anase 0593 391848 0593 391848 Hepa Plus Live and for Simin Cancho say program Pia Ube Piano Ope Omoa on the Babbo Live Band. I'm a program now say Ayeda a Hepa Plus Live Band for and I may come for Ediamo say a ye wedding crusade birthday party. You know no tun suffer free Hepa Plus Live Band from 0593 386133 0593 386133 Edusa Heba Center Edusa Heba Center omo ena akwakofa Edusa Heba mixture ene Edusa Heba capsules ne ediaba na Heba capsules no ene Heba mixture no onuma waist pains ebetu ase ediama obu ani sisinti no ontimi enye bibia waye week eda dem koje Edusa Heba mixture anase Edusa Heba capsules ni bi koko obu akoko nti sebi neni no o kinkan ade a onhuni ye obu akoko nti no chese yare nkwana hano koje Edusa Heba mixture ene Edusa Heba capsules ni bi onum Heba mixture no ene Heba capsules na bema ema ugina unaso na afi utimi bo adwuma ema ye frem mema ye bebo ugin e de account eba no menstrual pains ene menstrual disorders a koje Edusa Heba mixture ene Edusa Heba capsules ni bi for general body pains and also ojibia ebebo kama more malaria fever any typhoid fever sanso ena muntimi ennidi obu aduane esuonima ontimi ennidi odenensa ebe wom saa se wolu su appetite modie no eye Edusa mala herb sanso ena for general body weakness no try Edusa mala herb no ena onuma ebema o body no wonya karfi na wogina onaso na muntie ni ye mo joint kakra bia joint pains obu ani kotodwe chese utumi se ne nsa no kotodwe bia ehye de bia na se ne nsa no nkasa bia ehye no de bia eye ne ya especially our baby utumi se ne joint no nyina eye ne ya koje Edusa Heba ointment se skin rashes ohunam no bibia gugugu so na chese ama wonim kra no wohwe ahwehwemu a utumi se rashes nkwa chese wonim no enye ofe koje Edusa Heba ointment ni bi me pa cho kumasia oko Freddy Mens Colinac Osons Pharmacy Costa Pharmacy Danny Heba PFA Pharmacy any all Heba and pharmacy shops are ewo Ghana hano esanse Edusa Heba Center omuno no eye papantino obenye bi atro me pa cho locate Edusa Heba Center any clinic ewo kumase Swami Makro inside the Golf filling station or Udu Swami Makra on Golf filling station e wono e hope ena ubehu Edusa Heba Center any clinic me pacho from e was 0500 110115 0500 110115 omi na daroma ena ya tenase a ye de ensem no e de bre mo. Okay, you better so. You say you benya your voices no na fi yabo voices no edi amamo.
Ensana nubinasha no manabo. Ensa ben no.
Amuzu bitters.
What's it?
Amuzu bitters.
Amuzu bitters.
Koye.
Ensana nubinasha no manabo. Ensa ben no.
Amuzu bitters.
What's it?
Amuzu bitters.
Amuzu bitters.
Koye.
Okay, ya saba back here twaso ede amamo. Yen twaso yen shase emfa emfri tofon ho nsem ye nyina no ho ensem ebebremo. Enu achi makache wo se Uraket Eco Visite Asante Kotoko ahead of more CAF Confederation campaign no nyina so ho ensem ebeba FIFA ban omode ama hasu folk no eno so has for ede emunchechimu ede aba nyina no yede ho ensem no ebebremo ewo show no so nemom wonim say enra ena efi confirm ye se de under 20 omo aye changes ewo honom ene coach maso konedu ena akobo adwuma ɛwɔ under 20 hɔ na deɛ tiɛ ne sɛ na assistant ɛyɛ Winfred Drummond ɔno yɛ assistant ɛna afei Kevin Ajimai ɔno ɛna ɛyɛ goalkeeper trainer ɛwɔ hɔnom na wohwɛ under 20 hɔ a on in the last by 6 years nie yɛ under 20 black satellite no 5 different coaches ɛna akochi yɛ satellite no muntin the last 6 years 5 different coaches ɛna akochi yɛ under 20 no the ten say from 2020 to 2021 Karim Zito ɛna coachi team no Karim Zito kɔɔ no ɛna 2021 to 2022 Samuel Bodu ebe take over. Samuel Bodu a coach for 1 year within the space of 1 year. And at 2022-2023, Karim Zito is back ebe coach team. 2023-2025, Desmond Ofe and ebe coach here. And afi Desmond Ofe ako in new match with Konodu and ababe take you over. Until the question is under 20 DNT. And within the last 6 years, 5 different coaches. And as I can say, coaches in the year 4. Name ya change coaches 5 times. Ewo honum. Ye be ba be hwe eho ense. Ye wrem ewo Gaka top 4. The tennis Asante Kotoko. Omo any Heart of Lions edi kan eboye. Ema game no Heart of Lions eshe Asante Kotoko 1-0. Yenti ensema Prince Yaw Usu ono ene Kotoko assistant coach yenti Asante Kotoko assistant coach Prince Yaw Owusu and Sema Odituja after the game.
I see we have a couple of chances that we could equalize, and then we also didn't take our chance. That's what happened to us today.
Your particular striker, Danso, had a lot of chances. What can you say about that?
Yeah, I think he got a couple of balls that I thought he would put him in. The last minute he had a header that he just put in the net, but it went way up there. I think the headers were 2. All of them went up in the air, but we're going to work on him. The language barrier is a little bit, he's a French guy. The language barrier is a little bit bothering us, but we'll try to find a way to do it and then get him going. He's a good striker.
Now in your next game, you're coming up against your bitterest rivals, Accra Hearts of Oak. What will be the plan? Yeah,
I think for us, we've taken this game like a pre-season for us into the African Cup. We try to see everybody. Today, we saw the set that we brought out here. It's a totally different team altogether. We try to make everybody to play, then we know how decisions we're going to make when we go to the African Cup or the league itself. So we're not going to just give it out to Hearts of Oak that way. You know how it is.
Okay. And any some Asante Kotoko, assistant coach Efren Prince Awusu, or the Etuja. Kansa edifa new striker I from Morfin Donzo chances or say no and also GDS so munya chances minimum omo entimi and utilize chances no omo say busana against us of folk bebo on Sunday den obeka dia final so Asante Kotoko team no omo the top 4 way prepare for Africa first game no omo ma players ni bi kwan and then so omo ema new players ni bi kwan omo boy nebom against Hearts of Folk in the OGDA say omo every play omo be prepare team ni ye say be a house omo ebetimi eni omo abona ni omo akoye e de amomo hon Bashir Hayford ono ene ye coach e de ma Asante Kotoko ne obusa na coach Bash we win against Kotoko e de ena oka e de afa game no.
I told you that we are opening a new chapter, and then when you open the new chapter you see what is written inside. Now that we have opened the chapter and we have seen that still we are going to dominate over them for the season, and so that is the starting line, and so we thank God for that.
You had a very good game, especially in the first half. Your attacking front has also been phenomenal. You mentioned that has been your challenge since you joined the team, and you've been working on it. Did it work for you today?
Partially. I've been working on it. You know, they threw some chances away, which we are still working on. I don't know whether they panic when they get the ball on it. So that is what I'm working on psychologically. So maybe by the time we start the league, things will change.
Now on Sunday, you are coming up against BBN Gold Stars. What can you tell your fans? What should they expect from you?
Well, it's another tough game. And so we are also coming well prepared as we prepared for this one. And so nothing is lost. We are going to come out and see what we can do for them.
Are you going to lift the trophy?
That is what I'm after.
Okay. Hey, Coach Bash, fan, you could be we be send a question where which means what they are to for media manabia minim or say, are you going to win the top 4 or say that is what I'm after. Me sure say kay the Bashir for the Nimna. Obeka say na question be na wusa me. Come bebo ana say Kofi Sano tie. Bashir for. Ono obi timi busa say coach game we akọ mu no tactical approach be na we call game. No timi busa journalist. What do you mean by tactical approach? Also, I mean your tactics. What do you mean by your tactics? I mean your formation. What do you mean by your formation? I mean your
explaining tactics. You are moving
to formation. Yes, but Bashir Ford and some okay after say Heart of Lions enya win against Asante Kotoko. And which House of Folk and so any Gold Stars able 2-2 on the penalty share so no and a Gold Stars a share House of Folk 5-4 on penalties. Coach Didi Dramani and so Ekasa Edifa omu defeat to Bibini Gold Stars Yinti Didi.
Not a bad day at all. I think it's part of it. Losing is part of learning, and I think that we've learned a lot from this game, and then that is the good points we take from here.
Tell me, in summary, how did the game go for you today?
I think that we lost some spaces in the team, and then both defensively and offensively, but I think that the latter parts, we were able to rectify this, and so we took control in the greater part of the second half, and that is how we got the equalizer and self-dominated play in several situations. But as I said, they are a stronger side. They are already an existing team, and so you can understand that they play with that fluidity and then that compactness. We'll get there. I'm very positive that we'll get there.
And getting there, you are playing your next game on Sunday against Kumase Asante Kotoko. What should your fans expect from you?
Of course, we are still ready to come and give the right energy and effort and perform, and that is what we can control. We believe that when we control this, the end results will come. We like how they keep sharing the team. They should keep coming, and then we will still make amends.
Didi Dramani as a Ghost team no obi anim say team wo ho dada and omu team no a strong team omu preparation no a good and inti ena omu ni omu no to say Ghost Stars for na able good football plan but no ni team no fe na o hihye ban kakra omu busan about Sunday has any Kotoko game no ena ono so team say two coaches in omu downplay game ni kakra o say omu ebe prepare for the game na the okacho omu supporters so omu koso and support to team no ojidi ese nioma ebe koye e de ama Hasso Folk team no ene ensema ko Didi Dramani de to your coach from Manso AK Mayanga ono and coach de Emma Gold Stars and so okasaye edifa omu penalty win against and as a penalty shootouts win against Hasso Folk Yintie coach from Manso FM.
We dominated the first half, but then when they got their first goal, that was where they started to come into the game. Yes, so the second half they started well, came in, got the equalizer. Then we had to quickly also change our middle because the problem was later on our midfield were not able to keep the ball because they were a bit tired. And then later on when we changed, then the game got back again. And then for me the 2-2 scoreline was a good reflection. And I think our boys were bold enough to also take the kicks. Yeah.
Going into the next game on Sunday, what should Ghanaians or your fans expect from you?
Yeah, it's the last game. We're going to play 3 games. We already played 2, so it's left with the last game. Lions also another good side in terms of possession. They can keep the ball well. So yes, we are going also to try and then win that game. As it stands now, if we push a little bit, we can win the cup.
See yourself winning it already?
As it stands now, we will make sure we will do everything to make sure we win the cup.
Yeah. And no any ensema coach from Manso edituja or say there was so mu ye bia na omutimi ewini tournament in bia ombeye na ohwe ni team nso a na ball na omoboy against Hasso Folk no neni eje ho pa yi omu game no na ewo so pa na only ohwe nim say top for your mo ebetimi age ede esi omona so no any ensema coach from Manso ede etudwa yes emfro na yemfo ni enche wonso ukosunya nso a omobo Sumpa Invitational Cup Premier League teams na omo bron hafo no ena omo de Karela eka ho ema omo ye 6 teams omo bo and then almost started and 3 games a course Adriana Stars any Bechin United ebo 1-1 yes no any sany game no ekoye ewo ehonum and afei Karela nso omo eche team aye from my tours a show mo okay ye beba behwe na afei sa games no ho results no ye de nyina e de Abraham Kovi ye nto aso na and then so FA President Kurt Ekovicity Asante Kotoko ahead of formal preparations or more for the CAF Confederation Cup.
And sana nubinasha no manabo. And some pain no.
Amuzu bitters.
What's it?
Amuzu bitters.
Amuzu bitters.
Okay. See, Ovia Enche matches and a concert. Pacho mun join you on Facebook. Otec 102.9Fm. Now mun share the highlight of Gold Stars and Hearts of Folk and then Asante Kotoko or more any Heart of Lions gamer a course in Govi.
Open Demonza. OCGFA president Ekosra Kotoko for right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So already we call Gold Stars for
and
we call Polaris FC for no.
Polaris.
Mano.
Police for.
Police for.
Okay. And wako Kotoko so that's fine. Na teams ni mi ensana wako sere omuni nyina no me share dan team ama na eboni yi o enwan so kwesere omushi omun kran na one fa bibia nto omanim regarding FA no support a omede be ma clubs ya e kwa Africa. It is very important. Africa no yenkwane better in the last few years, at least Iswakrempa yenim say ya na FA no Emma clubs no support. Say in the case of media money dreams, as will be is it 50,000? And last time Summertex and in Swatterman, I am told say so 15,000 or so. Into this time, police ladies representing the women's football, then Go Stars Champions League, Kotoko Confederation Cup. So far, FA president have visited Omo, but we've not heard of the support, and I mean financial support. FA no award for the clubs, and it worries me. It worries me. Me uncle be na ya no kana se mo say e futu bia ni ho a e chen se jikakra hye obotum e futu ye nkranhye ye nemu se wo hye nipa ni nkran tu ni fo ya ye fine wo wie na se koduru fie na e kom de na onkai e futu na wo de ma no wa hwe yi a obi aduani su obekwa ko wie adi cause e kom de no. In the coming days, I think I'm looking forward to see what the FA will say regarding the supporter omo for clubs na Eco Africa no. And media na madwem saying be appropriate senka FA president Ekosra clubs yi nyina you know. Nanka baby obeko bia no announce the support that the Football Association war for the clubs, but maybe something is on the way coming. Nemo media nanka me expecting wa hasi. Inti omunhwe na omun checking ye. Sa omu anka se twa to ho. We know that individual clubs no have a way of going to Africa. So but in the last 2 seasons or in the last 2 editions, ayehu Ghanaian clubs kono. Menye too sure of a man, but a man there we've seen say commitment be from the FA no acco Eddie Amaomo, and this time we are looking forward to that. That will be it when it comes to Nensra Reno. Number 2, now we can about Mr. Maxwell Kunedu. Ya announced no as the new head coach of the under-20 side. Na me modie na me one of the Ghanaians no mo supported Desmond Fair pa, and me kai se maka ho nsem wa ha several times, but unfortunately it drew baby a matter most no or let you down, and any say near per qualification Egypt they are called the next edition of the FIFA Under-20 World Cup. Unfortunately, you and go through. You remember the last time I could Gina Under-20 tournament as a Bobby a way back in 2015. You remember? Na Karim Zito COVID time no dey qualify, but because of COVID ne ya more nti ya nko. Nti now clear said the last time a Ghana take part of the Under-20 FIFA World Cup no 2015 ache. It doesn't speak well of us as a country. Ya jitum near the a proud who say a band talent you will be Africa hapano. It should not happen. Say a band youth tournament na near struggle to get a qualification to the FIFA competitions proper. Until now that you Desmond Fair free ho, which I understand, which I agree, because divided attention there and yet Onukuyana Black Stars, no Onukuya Under-20, there be. So we're always pushing for Ubenya time nini na dream ni dadwin na beye all about the Under-20 national team. The reason why Mimi say I spoke against the appointment of coaches attached to clubs near same national teams, and it looks like the FA has listened, because from poor mansu di omaji ediama ura nate ogun, and we know say Dr. Prosper Nate Ogun is not attached to any club, because kotokwanini party ways no fa club bia. So what you say Maxwell Kunodu as we speak only club bia o manage the Under-20 ni mana. In terms of the concentration, we can be assured of that, say bibia be Under-20. But Demonza mete say na o mention o chronicle o the go back o mention coaches under this administration ya pointing near there song from Karim Zito eba besi your friend say Samobu Edumo near there ba Desmond Fair now Max Oknedu ya change coaches na enumpo de enye Under-20 nko say Black Stars ya change but with regards to Under-20 ni other national teams no Demonza yeti krom wey obi antimi for evidence say the people in charge of football, the authorities impose players on coaches, but at least yahu bi mo a omu free adwuma ne so no omu guarantee interviews bia e suggest say omu ye list e de koma impeding but ye publish a list no na names bi omu e strange. Even under 17 time ana like Kingston in charge no obe kai be ye interview say what the next see form na easy or break pan sana o tumi a squad ne ade na easy influence ne ade but or say he stood on his grounds. You remember afeya tournament na anwi ne se no ene duru baby crowd dey say chese dressing room crowd wan corner or abandon team no na ho sem na bibre confusion bae afia kire ne atititini hu say ye push players on him and on person obeti ase ntina na SMP. Now the appointment of coaches just an aspect of building sa team no. Now if it is true say obi she baby or no selected players and or dema coaches and that say a free player we na wo coach wo so ntiase a ye ma wo nya adwuma no ye beje free nsem de akwa komo bi fufura. If indeed it is true, Demonza, then it means that you can appoint Maxwell Kunedu, who may be competent for the job, but at the end of the day, players or no person we invite to man or no the technical knowledge and we say when they betting a year, somebody elsewhere is pushing another player and a different players at their mano. And you know, at the end of the day, a beme jumano enko wie payo. And changing of coaches and yet the only way to solve the problem. Nemum say no krese mpanimfo ma coaches ne kwa mo ankasa mfo mani nhwe and select players o mudi so mbetimi de o maye adwuma nemum ye impose players on them there. And yeah, that aspect must be tackled with all honesty. With all honesty. And yes, sir. You be appointing coaches a change, but at the end of the day, you be kwaba ne da sujina baby ejida. Anytime be a be call up piano. Who betting come here and there, among for suspect a lot of things and all of that. Let's look at the bigger picture. The national team is not for an individual. The national team is not for anybody at the Football Association. In fact, Obio, FAO Biana, or Bata national team who biano, or manage the national team on behalf of Ghana for. Entino, the interest of the country should be paramount. Intermediate. That would be my take on that one. Say, you're changing your new coach about that's fine. But if indeed, Obi Timisha baby selecting players, pushing the mark coaches are that one too must stop. You mean me, man, Maka said, go for Kikaba, will be to for evidence be my coaches, ni be one ma, or more Kuda Jumano, or moon to me in Kavi. You free wa, and a yamun como dear be so just to say something like that is happening, right? As here. At some point, the administration, this current administration, people were alleging, say, I say, you players, sir. If you were more clubs and Kwan, you select your junior national teams, no, even including the national team proper. It is a sad dear no, no cry. We have to be honest. A Ghana national team, as much as possible, I will see my coaches no the free room to scout all over the country. There may be a player somewhere, Krabi or more Premier League or more Division 1, Krabi a Division 2 be or qualified to play for the under 20 or qua a beboa ama Ghana national team no more dimadrum pempens will be. Let's look at that. And yet just about changing of coaches.
Okay.
Kumasi Asante Kotoko ne 2 games or malusu so far our top 4 competition in him. It's true, a pre-season. And no crime so say pre-season, you know. O de hwe sin tobia e wo team nim meboa now they see now they are prepare who kama sene be ya wo ko wanim no main competition no a wo kom no wo be ko well prepared. They will have a problem with how omu prepare team no
Kotoko
ena assistant coach no Mr. Prince Owusu say no more they try different players any idea. Demonza, I can tell you say Abonti Kotoko supporters no omunye happy say 2 matches or lose go. Team beat say Kotoko no. And no maybe why ye shut down and downplay this how. I have met Kotoko faithful sir. Even though a Gaka top 4 a pre-season tournament, but omu ya say 2 matches. Omalusu. Okay, say anano answer the no me appeal to them say so far on here that bad it is a mistake back up and no the way on back can say ne be ya enkobu player na bem so I can tell ora praise ya Owusu say me dey mean to make say Kotoko supporters nyina but I know a lot of them they are not happy say Kotoko about 2 games e wo Gaka tournament no top 4 nim so far omo elusu nyina which means Kotoko cannot win the Gaka top 4. Enti this whole idea of and the player set we mabo we set we ma omo yes ade no Cape Coast omo the ball best 3-4 matches and at this stage Demonza you have the top 4 and then the Super Cup obebo our dance pack against Gold Stars on the 31st of this month. Now you are moving into the main season proper. I mean, yes, sure say after the Gaka top 4 and after the Super Cup against Gold Stars, our dance pack no. Minim dey be a coaches no, but a lot of the coaches will tell you say over back now say be ball low profile games na any as a preseason e kwa ko bibi e wo ho. Ti I was expecting say players next starting here against Gold Stars now omulusu by 2-1 no. Today against Kwando Heart of Lions ebia one player be e finfin ana animu ho so far in share dan koye nti no dropping e de obi abehema hwese ono ba behema e be fit into the whole system ama na fa na. But if you as rotation money bro so then it becomes like a whole new team. But in building a team, I was say unya of first 11. Na omunya ntiasie bi omo ball on to a certain level say obi okra or ball pass on say on mini page na ha on page ni tikura no about ho enso na afa eno no so obe achieve saade na I will say players abo consistently for a period of time with a number of games no manya sa understanding no. And no been a last season e drew baby kotoko e build sa understanding no between in team men any justice play e won finfin ho e kire won so na ye ablo any Onel super
okay,
but in the last few games any ablo any Ansu Nebo tomorrow ablo any Zakaria Fuseni Nebo. I mean bibi ho kakra intimidate in the last game against is it Hasselfolk? I expect no dear say me sure say has the umbitimi akwa changes rotation because has there and you know a many technical team
no bragging right will be a stick.
Yes, because
good entiminje say omona the only team
only one we need say
entiminje top 4
say has beat me aje.
Yes,
Lions beat me aje, Gold Stars beat me aje.
Yeah.
The kotoko na out to what the Sunday game no enebe pipa na niwa sinisu but they come up against Hasselfolk side kotoko zo aburu ni nansan pa nti omo so bebem with a different attitude altogether. So what you say nti I think say coaches no they have a lot to do and unti na ma in the 2 games akotoko abo so far no who say kotoko convincing or me dominant on the field. So on Zadi and I say players no antiasie bi nhede ni omumu enti ebasa na ma say gidie na supporters no kra benya ni obi abenya in the team moving into the Confederation Cup no na I will form. They need to check that one. Maybe so far I'm impressed with what I've seen. And the technical team no they have to work hard because materials they be a bromo. Didi Dramani Nini boys no. I think the fighting back spirit no they fine. They fine. Who's a pitch ni they akase have players need to some extent. So na the way a manner or mobile back to come and equalize. I think that's na because at some point no attitude near very very positive. So but for Coach Frimpong Manso ne boys no more represent here or Africa no, you don't take the lead and allow such comebacks. Especially when only Kabili ne Kobo okuni mweding okuni mweding pa na I think say
but they have a good team.
So far, I mean,
can be say they are a team or more already.
Nah, they can get better. So the rate at which consider 2 goals no na hard win kakra. So but you say Gold Stars no after tournament we no obese nya the chance to play against Kotoko or Dance Park nti and also will push them to but so far me there Eduku work rate we animu ho no na kasa Eduku di goals di bi beka ho so utumi hustle with defenders ni adia but ase akase of the ball bi beto net now the icing on the cake for him but so far in the 2 games I'm aware no the work rate excellent but say ne there me coach Bash and Sano no power players in so oh they were nice to so much so that Edu baby na selfishness on the part of Obin Junior and Ama Lions enya more than goals are share in the game and coach Bash ne side no at least for the 2 games I have no they have proven say moving into the season so on Sunday you ever heard the final games but I think say baby attention be kwa be
Lions
there be has and Kotoko
sure
especially say scoreline e be pm wo ho no ebe ma has etimi awini agea ho na asem ni besiro
yamfa course yamfa de aka no ma ye college no nemom nyame adoma ochina na Kings World Cup no ebe shase Kings World Cup ebe shase bekoso ahensan omo park wa ho na dwumedie no ekoso juvenile football under 11 and afi under 13 and ebo ti shase 23rd to 28th August 2025 ewo ahensan community park nti wo hwe under 11 na group A ni Kings ni Georgia Maranatha ni Asuna and a group B ni Golden Boys Medimafo Sky and Jacob and afi group C ni Wallace Champon and afi Afandis and Valencia nti omo and nyame adomo cha ye nyina beba ho na ya ba behwe game ni bi 0505224944 0505225578 mo betimi afraba na mo nso mo de mo adwenkyere de aba show ne so ma me mfa wi wa ha okay hello
uncle Fini
hello
what's your name
hello
yes uncle Fini ayi colleague in the office let's say uncle Chris the colonel Pakra exactly no Kotoko play beer was not in the Omato Kotoko Vini the little Mina place for Bokotoko Koma say now 2 months is more sure no you come close up for one in the and your place no coach in English na sikwa ndo boy you know kwa boy sana resha womo mako boto yepa abi wa haka bai musi yenti no bongo peni mabre
okay mami mfawe hello yes sir okay Japan yitio
Bajondo at Karabato why the tabak makati bibi jana for on kama bakaka advocate no ayo to na peduto bano ana na bo tubati na umu ni kesi
priso isu kwamna
tubati na umu
ndi aje ebusa didi die
yambwa kandi kutokotodo atatanale game ekida yaji nina yidima
that's it mami mfa wi ewa ha se we gina so hello
boss
yes sir
good evening
but
if you type the first offense
okay I say it you
but Kotoko coach ni nya ebeboa sa na last week omo nya butre ma ogun nya menye yehwe no yesa nka omo je le gino wo fam ogun no hwede nyema sikọ fae coach no nya de coach untimi ma wo system no ball no untimi fu untifi na de bia nya ball a wo de ball mochi na musu so me ball be push opponent there na enye emwa kwa na defender no so na o so.
Hello. Okay, Mami Mfawe. Hello.
Good evening. Hello, good evening.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Because we are Muna Chiki from Father to Shelf Filling Station. Muna Chiki right here. Muna Chiki womb.
Just saying.
I just say your womb.
No, it's you.
Me say, Blaster Nidi. Apart from Akusia Pia, no, commission clear, Papa, anybody. The coach is saying, na omu yashi GF na le because ape players e dia mo the one from Apia time now offer players papa coach is Apia time omu yachiba na ubia ile so it is hard be the blaster is hard be so ya running out GF is only the omu yele dia.
Okay. And so that's CP Mami Mfawe aha. Hello.
Hello.
Sir.
Patamadu.
Major so.
Patu tu ni kasi tu majafu.
Okay, yetu.
Awede de masini tumetia de bia mujitwaye. Nyamisha mopa. Na mimi mamfa kunya na mimi madafu kufia pe awoma society wono jampa. We dem say BPC tofo the engineer and you said that you're doing the yadi and so on. The mechanic almost say African day, Yapa. The can simply go to me. Manimuna, you see more, you pick me about Africa. Simply was you move from Ptolemy. African speaking of African.
Okay, yes, so that's CP Mami Mfawe. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Yes, let me ask some questions to Marco Solidia.
Mini I eat you.
I can't coach, you know. On Cassandra CICB. Na mistake no to up to so dodo. One second go here, baby, and go say, fully declare. What you never play another found sound. Apple Bobo na or Marcy. So said you go say with a confidence and not Dawson.
Yeah, that's it. Mami Mfawe. Hello.
Awal Mohammed.
Sir.
That's all. We need to offer look firstly at the abbey.
Offer look. Say Biaboko.
Oh, body not the Biaboko.
Offer it you.
That's okay. Where this?
Adam Nehoya pa.
Yo, Namisha Manumre pa. Anything too that sports we are and I ipa near Kimori. Awana anya kotoko na nami ya mukode kapsi South Africa ba no mo bom coach na basi. Ana na di omo kan se coach no emwe. Omunya mo ma coach ni kakra. He said
Hello. I want to mean so my last one on. Hello.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening. Hello.
Wow.
Okay, me I too.
But you, I'm can't play things now. I said, let me take to Dama, very teaching, then come up from crowd. Engage now, me see don't see from property. Mentally, Asana Mushana.
Sana Musheno. Say, Obobra, Ombo penalty, not you be winning when you 2 points. Not you be losing 1 point.
Okay.
Say, Bassa, a Buama penalty taking improvement, Ebamon.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Your birthdays, you know. Oh, well, I saw a birthday on, and your mammy we me there, and na me we are na aircon. Okay. or say the edi kan yeji or say happy birthday to Sarah Amponsa, a member of Dynamic Divas and also the organizer. Okay, from your president, Sewa, the executives and all Dynamic Divas fan club members. Okay, nti Sarah Amponsa, we are a member of Dynamic Divas, Osaya organizer and your birthday. Yeah, wish you happy birthday. Nyankopon shraw na onkoso enye okese pam. The next one will say happy birthday to Alicia Inshira Ajimai, aka Mommy, and I say Mommy, from Reverend Nana Kwame Ajimai of Holy Go Divine Action Ministries, and your mom also for Mame Regina Nketi Ajimai of a Triasikan Rural Bank Sipe branch, and Alicia Inshira Ajimai, aka Mommy, and your birthday. O father Reverend Nana Kwame Ajimai, and o mom also for Mame Regina Nketi Ajimai. Omunyina so omo wish you happy birthday. Yankopon enkoso emo ho ban. Okay, wala si
Demonza
to aso e.
Ma menfa we to aso na ye ya enu Sadik. Sadik car ties dealer.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ewo de chem so hey Sadik yedi enimu no nini nyina te se nua for sports way. Yeah na ese duru ho ne akoyi bia ho nam ne san ya na ekọ ho. Na in fact Sadik ba edi ni birthday ne akwara no ne hu twa pa on na da so no enti Sadik ba no na nsan yo Demonza enti happy birthday to ye ya ba akuafo wa owusu efri ne papa Sadik aka XP XB and wishing a ba a happy birthday. Nti yes, akuafo wa we dey yeah wish you a happy birthday. The TN say what's my namesake Kranti. Happy birthday to akuafo wa from one kasa papa Sadik and what we know 80 about Sadik ba no e di ni birthday ne sa na ade ni nyina ate Sadik ba no na da so no kofi ya enu Sadik na so
ni hutwa o nyini na o meye nhira mani papa ne ebusu nyina but ye nhare nso se nsempa yie no nso ye kina
na me adom o kina sure
Mr. Jonathan Abepobi enti ya na adofo ne etifu nyina bebo am yakojam ebusu so fana Centreso.
O tanya Yankopo. Debi yebeko Bantima. Yes. Na ni fie wa brepo. Na ni aba yaba Bantima Methodist.
Ba baby ye nbeko so na nkasa no.
Akosa school. Yes. Nti ye ho na ebe no. Se o tanya Yankopo bo a.
Oh nyame ya.
So ba ni enwie we no na asa ye na mask kapa ye confuse no.
Oh na we me.
Oh debi ba ko sa wa ha o.
Na okay unwie nyina na wunya wie okay
enti yento aso you be ma me next picture na yakawe happy birthday to Karina Osaikofo Demonza nkwa na ye wo mo ba ne de onfie nu mu se o mate flowers ko mo de ba wo nkwa ne de edidi a mo ma me no mo papa no ye di no ama mo twa pa and o check ya ba Karina Osaikofo and da so no happy birthday to her oko school Fregina Learning Center if you ne papa yes Lincoln man and the aba and enumenti ya wish ya ba Karina Osaikofo a happy birthday.
Okay yada say yada dwumade ni nyina esi ha yada mu nyina mo ase mo amokan home from 7 to Samre nyina no yada masimidin de Awal Mohammed Mute Walastin class so ena Kufila be the governor Motenenka production team na yesikapa ena fe Eugene Maradona yedi dwumade ni si ha menyi wa fidie no emfamfra kwaswanity Otec